fucking fly as shit. Y'all pop up, you zag and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, they won't know. But all right, we live, guys. What's going on? The bad boy today get clap yourself.
What up? We here. What's good?
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? What's up? Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to all the boys at the badboymembership.com, man. Mindsets Dogs, what's up? Guys, you want to call in 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. If you have a question, please put a Q in there. And Lucario and I, King's English, will answer it. Lucario, how you doing, big dog? What's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling just out here. You know what I'm saying? Just spend this game doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused. And guys, the Game Kings 2 seminar is out right now. You guys can download that. Go to MrLucario.com to get your copy right now. Okay, go get the copy right now. Or you can join the Bad Boy membership, and it's on the Bad Boy membership too. So if you want to, I suggest you get on the membership, because then you get that basically for free, and then you get all the shit on the membership. You know what I'm saying? But if you want it by itself, just go straight to MrLucario.com. And when you're on MrLucario.com, you'll see it on the homepage. You know what I'm saying? Just click on there, and then you'll be able to get it. So make sure you guys get that shit. So if you missed the seminar, we got the whole seminar, and it's damn near like 4 hours. So there's a lot of game on there, people.
Yes,
so make sure you guys make that happen. You feel what I mean?
Yes, sir. And shout out to you, Lucario. God damn it, shout out to me. All right, Lucario. So Lucario, let's get it, man. Let's talk about the subject we have in hand is tired of being weak in a woman's eyes. You need to learn game. And I know you and I stress this so much. People just think that they think they can do it without game, but they also don't understand why women treat them the way they do. But Lucario, what is your take on that, man? What is your take on the subject? And I'll go behind you, brother.
Right. Well, the thing is what's hard about this for a lot of guys is they don't realize the shit that they're doing is causing the women to see them as weak, which causes the woman to act a certain way towards them. So then, a lot of guys get mad when they say, man, this girl, she's acting this way. She's being this way. She's, treating me like this. She's playing games and all that other stuff. And usually what will happen is that she'll do this and continue to do this because she sees you as weak. But the reason why she sees you as weak is because you ain't got no game. Your game is weak. You're not really making anything happen. So what happens is that you become the guy that she takes advantage of, because she sees no reason to respect you. You see what I'm saying? And then when she sees no reason to respect you, then what's going to happen is that you're going to get the short end of the stick. This is why you hear a lot of guys complaining about women. Every time you hear guys complaining about women, it's because they're the type of guys that got the short end of the stick, but they got that because they didn't have any fucking game in the situation, or they thought they didn't need no game. They're like, this game shit is bullshit. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. All I need is my looks and my money and my status. And you know what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on that shit though?
Well, the thing is, a lot of guys out there, they feel isolated, they feel unwanted, they feel unloved, they feel unimportant. And that's what, unfortunately, loneliness feels like when you don't have game. And unfortunately, without game, it affects all you guys out there, because a lot of you guys all of a sudden wake up and feel like nobody cares about you. The world is not paying attention to you. And what happens to these guys out here is they start to feel very isolated, which leads to depression and things like that. And what we're trying to tell you is, in order for you to break out of that mold, that you have got to get under somebody that can push you beyond the point of which you think you are.
Right.
A lot of guys just don't understand. Listen, a lot of you guys feel the need to want to be wanted, or the need to want to be needed. But once you learn game, the more you get away from the need to be wanted and the need to be needed, women are going to want you and women are going to need you, because women don't want. See, if you're wanted, Lucario, or needed, that means you're looking for a woman to validate your wants and your needs. But when you don't look to want, or look to need, or look to feel like a woman completes me, that's when you become more of a challenge to a woman. But Lucario, what say you on that, brother?
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of times your neediness as a man is the thing that makes women they want to run away from you. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want nothing to do with you because they see like, what the fuck why would I be with you when you're acting like me? You feel what I'm saying? That's basically that's basically what it is. It's just like how, for example, a lot of y'all guys don't like women who are like, you know, masculine or who might even dress masculine or whatever. And it's because you're like, you know, she reminds me of a man. So when you remind a woman of a woman, then it's like she's not going to be attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? She's going to be like, yo, this guy, he's not masculine. He reminds me of my girlfriends and shit. Like he's, you know, bitching and moaning and crying and getting all emotional every 2 seconds for no reason and arguing with me and doing all this other stuff. So she's like, well, if he's going to act like a bitch, then I'll treat him like a bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to respect him. There's no reason to do anything in this situation like that. And see, part of the reason why you're acting like that is because you don't have love for yourself. You don't actually see yourself as a man. You don't see yourself as the type of guy who has any value. You don't see any of that shit. So then what happens is it's like this cycle. You're looking for the woman to validate you so you can feel good about yourself because you don't feel good about yourself. And then what happens is that she treats you like shit, which makes you feel even worse about yourself. And then the cycle continues because you try to get more validation. So you have to make sure that you're, you know, understanding yourself, loving yourself, and doing what you need to do to understand that value within you. And that's when women are going to start to gravitate to you in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. And I think what happens to some of these guys is they begin to feel frustrated, and they get frustrated with the false expectations. They expect, okay, well, I want to be with this woman. I'm gonna do everything I can to get this woman, and she's not cooperating. So I'm frustrated. And what they don't understand is that their frustrations are because they're being held back from their limitations and their habits. A man should never get frustrated by what a woman does, because a woman can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. But the reason why they are in this cycle is because of indecision, poor actions. They don't they become overwhelmed with feelings. And what I mean of fear, rejection, I've got to be perfect for her. You know, I've got to be the thing that I think she wants me to be. And that just is a lot of pressure on a lot of these guys. And this is what we're saying to you. Listen, women can want what they want, but who gives a fuck what they want? Because you've got to come in this motherfucker saying, I'm the guy.
Right.
I'm the guy. If you want, again, I'm 5'7". So if you want 7 foot, I'm still the fucking guy. If you want like green skin, I'm the guy. I don't have green skin, but I'm the guy. And I will always continue to be the guy, whether she likes it or not. But that's where game comes in at, Lucario, because game is saying that, you know what? Stop focusing on the woman, focusing on what she sees. Focus on yourself, break the limitations, break the barriers, break the habits, break the frustration, and everything flips around. What say you, brother?
No, that's real shit. And guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call in, 833-859-8744, 833-859-8744. Call up and let's get it cracking. But yeah, you know, the problem is, like you're saying, the guys are stuck in this sort of loop, you know, and if you guys don't really understand how important learning game is, you're gonna be so lost in the sauce. Because this is the thing, most of you guys out there aren't the type of guys who are built to be players. Let's be real. You're not built to have a lot of women. It's okay. You know, it is what it is. So let's say you just want a girlfriend, and you might want a wife, you might want a family, whatever it is like that, right? Understand that if you don't know how to manage situations with women, women are basically going to eat you alive. I'm telling you, this is why do you think there's a thing called the red pill? Why do you think there's a thing called MGTOW? Why do you think there's a thing called Passport Bros? Why do you think there's a thing called SYSBM? All of these situations, all of these like movements and all this other stuff is a response to men who didn't know what they were getting themselves into when it comes to dealing with women. And so this is the reaction to that, you see? And so you're going to turn into that type of guy who's thinking those things and having that energy because you didn't understand what the fuck you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And so the problem is that if you're that guy, right, you're going to keep running into the same fucking, situations with women. You're not going to you're not going to understand why. You're going to be confused. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was funny, man. That shit was funny.
It's crazy. But see, this is what happens. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. We're not saying shit is going to be perfect. You know what I mean? Right, the thing is that a man in the game is always going to have to check in with himself because he has to make sure he's constantly, like keeping his shit tight. Because what's going to happen is that women are going to come and try to test you in some sort of way. Women are going to try to see if you are the type of guy that you say you are. You're going to see if you're the man you say you are. And a lot of you guys are not the man you say you are. You see what I mean? And so what happens is that because you're not that guy, she's going to see that you're not that guy. And that's where the disrespect's going to come in.
All right. He's got a question. Do you think every man should have a player stage in order to be able to maintain a long-term relationship? You go first on that one, Lucario.
I'm going to say not necessarily, but the thing is that you just need to know yourself. You understand? If you understand yourself, then you don't have to do all of that. Like if you're a player, right? Because like if you're a real player, like a motherfucker who has game and all that, you just get experience dealing with women. You feel what I'm saying? You get experience dealing with women because you're interacting with a lot of different women, and then you learn more about yourself through these experiences and so forth and so on, right? But what happens is when you get in a long-term relationship, it's a whole different situation because you're maintaining over time a particular woman or women, depending on your relationship style, right? But you're maintaining a woman for an extended period of time. And so in order to know how to do that and make that happen is that you have to make sure that you're consistent in your situations. Yeah. You feel what I mean? But the problem is that a lot of guys are not consistent with who they are. So they're able to be sort of moved and swayed by the woman. This is why you have guys a lot of times when they're in relationships, when their wife or girlfriend is mad at them or whatever, they be like, oh, you got to go sleep on the couch. And then motherfucker go sleep on the couch. You feel what I'm saying? Or dudes is in, they'll stay in like a lot of sexless marriages and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? So that type of shit will happen.
Yeah. 203, we're bringing in 1 second. Hold on, let me say something real quick. 203, 1 second. So, and I think a part of this is because a lot of them feel guilty, and the guilt comes up to not living up to the personal expectation of the woman. And that's the problem. So many of you guys are trying to live up to what women want you to be. And that's why you're thinking that you have to be a player. I'm not a player. Wait, what did that motherfucker say? I'm not a player. I just fuck a lot.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's a big pun.
Yeah. I'm not a, I don't consider myself a player. I'm just a man. That's all I am. Don't look at yourself to try to be a player. Don't try to be. The fact that you're trying to be, that means you're putting a mask over yourself. All this game is internal, man. That women will call us players and whores and sluts and assholes and jerks, and let the women define us. Don't try to define us through ourselves. But let's get to this call real quick. Area code 203, sir. What's your question, brother? What's up?
Hey, what's up, Steve? What's up, Lucario? It's Joe Blast calling.
Oh shit, Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What's going on, fam? What's going on? What's going on? What's good with you?
Hey, no, now this got that quick question for you guys, and then I'll get off. When you were talking about being the guy, how would I go from pretending to be that guy to actually becoming and being that guy?
I mean, well, the thing is that it's just being 100% honest with yourself at all times. So what happens is this is what messes up a lot of dudes, right? Is that they either get with a woman or gain access to women, and then so in order to keep the woman, they think they need to change into what the woman wants them to be. So what happens is a woman might complain, oh, I just wish you would, spend more time with me. I wish you would stay over longer. I wish you would call me more. I wish you would text me. I wish you would say these things or whatever, right? And then so the guy, even though he doesn't want to do those things, or he knows that's not what he's about, he will acquiesce to what she wants because he wants to keep pussy around, or he wants to keep that woman around. And so then he flips and he changes to this other motherfucker, right? But what we're saying is to be that guy, to be the motherfucker that's on point, you have to be 10 toes down in who you are at the expense of losing the woman. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And so what happens is that this is why a lot of times, sometimes when a woman leaves you, she'll come back because she's like, damn, this motherfucker is on point. You understand? I couldn't get him to budge. And this is the deeper part about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The funny part is when a woman first meets you, right? She's meeting the you without her, which means that she's meeting who you really are before you become a different nigga in the relationship. Because this is what happens. When she first met you, she's not with you. So you're just being you. And then you get with her and then you stop being you to keep her. So now you are no longer the guy she met. You see what I'm saying? And then she starts to fucking be less attracted to you because you're turning into something that you're not. You see what I mean? And so the thing is, you have to stay basically being yourself 100% of the time, and then you will be that guy. That's what it is. But Steve, what's your thoughts on this?
To Blast, here's the thing. Like Lakari was saying, you just got to understand that a lot of women are going to leave you. A lot of women are not going to like your situation and everything like that. So are you willing to let them go? If being a man is not running behind somebody, it is letting them go in free will. But in order to do that, you've got to have a deep, deep understanding of yourself and have a clear sense of who you are and understand that I am what I am, and you are only going to accept me for what I am. I'm never going to change what I am. You just got to accept me because you know what? As a man, I accept you, right? Mm-hmm. So if you can't accept me and I accept you, then this ain't going to work out. Yeah, I mean, it ain't cutting it. You have got to accept what the fuck I am and accept that where I'm at. And that's where it's going to start at, Joe. You cannot, because again, I know you're trying to get to understand you, but women are going to come in your life. And if you don't have, like Lakaro said, 10 toes down and rooted in yourself, then all of a sudden you're going to start to follow the woman's instructions. If a woman doesn't like something about you and she threatens or dangles pussy or dangles leaving, if you're not rooted inside yourself, you're going to run right behind that motherfucking woman. And men don't do that. Like Lakaro said, that's why they come back most of the times, because they're not used to motherfuckers saying no. Does that make any sense, Joe?
Makes perfect sense.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, guys. That shit was powerful. I appreciate y'all.
All right, Joe. Well, thank you for the call, brother. We'll throw you back in, man. Thank you for the call, brother. All right, let's get to the question here. We have another question here. AES this question. Here we go.
How do I push myself to approach chicks in the streets and play the numbers game?
Oh my! Please hit
See, the thing is you know, you have to start making shit normal. This is the problem. Y'all make these things into these big ass events. This like thing that you have to, like, you're preparing all your life to do. This is like this, you know, this crazy like enormous task. It's like, yo, listen, you see women in the street, you want to talk, just go up and talk. You understand? And that should be something normal that should be like you might as well ask me, how do I push myself to eat a chicken sandwich? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how do I push myself to go take a piss? How do I push myself to fucking eat cereal, like, or watch TV? Like, it should be as normal as all those other things. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why you're having trouble with it is because you're making that a big deal and putting that on a pedestal, and you're making by the same token making or putting women on a pedestal. And this is why you're having issues.
Yeah, AE, this shows why you're the problem, and this is why women don't want to fuck with you. And I say this with love, brother, but you got to ask yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, AE, how the fuck is she going to believe in you? Mm-hmm. If you don't have any leadership skills, AE, how is she going to follow your leadership? Right. If you don't respect yourself, AE, how is she going to respect you? And if you're scared and emotional like her, then she's going to run your bitch ass because she's not going to respect you. So you're already setting yourself up for a downfall. It's not about how do you push yourself, because it doesn't. I don't understand women. How can you not go after what you? Again, I'm not here to judge you, but it just doesn't register to me that okay, Lucario and I, we go after what we want. Bottom line. There's right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We will bite their neck, take them up the tree, whether they bite and go or run or whatever the fuck they do. We go after what we want, but we never push ourselves. why would I push myself to do what? Kiss her ass? Beg? Barter? What does he mean by push? What the fuck are you pushing, Lakari? What is he pushing?
Because that's the thing. The whole notion of having to push yourselves means that either you don't want to do it or you're scared to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So, so if that's the case, if you don't want to do it, I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you do want to do it because this is why you've been talking about it. You care, but so it's probably a thing of fear. So if you have that fear, the fear is the thing that's stopping you.
Yeah.
But part of the reason why you have a fear of it is because you've made it bigger in your mind than it actually is. And that's for most guys out there. Like, y'all be putting y'all whole, like, you know, ego and everything on the line in these situations, which is why it makes it hard for you guys to make stuff happen. You know, like, and so when you're out there, you know, and it's the funny part, like I said, most of you guys are not going to be these ladies, men, player, Mac type of dudes. So y'all are going to want a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. So how the fuck are you going to get that if you're scared to approach women or you got to push yourself to do it? You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't even do step one. You got to do step one to get to the point where you actually have a girl or a wife. So how are you going to get there? You see what I mean? And then it's the funny part. If you're scared to approach a woman, how are you going to have the strength to maintain a woman in a long-term relationship? It doesn't make sense. You see,
right? Well, and here's the thing. The thing is for a lot of you guys, you feel helplessness. I mean, you feel that you have no power over yourself. And then when you look in the mirror, Lucario, they have a negative self-image of themselves. And then they look at women and they fear that if she says no to me, that I'm a failure, which then triggers a lack of you're not even motivated to be motivated to show her the best side. Brothers, listen, all you guys out here, the thing about Lucario and I is that we motivate ourselves. Do you know how great it is to show a woman, okay, you listen, you're meeting me for the first time. For the first time. You meet Lucario for the first listen, guys, for the first time. You guys are 1,586,621, the same motherfucker that she has run into. There is the difference because we are the first time. We're not like everybody else. We're not a cookie cutter, Lucario. We don't operate like cookie cutters and move like cookie cutters, but for some reason you just beat yourself down, which you should do until you become a student of the game. Lucario, what say you, man?
Right. And see, the thing is what separates you from everybody else is you understanding your value and that difference between you and everybody else. The problem is a lot of you guys, y'all try to blend in with everyone else. Y'all trying to be on some looks, money, status shit. You guys are trying to get like everybody else, thinking that's going to make you stand out to get a woman. It says, if I put my bid in with a woman and she never calls or texts me and I see her again in person on a college campus, is it wrong to get at her again? What's your thoughts on that, Steve? Go ahead.
I don't understand. You can't, if I'm getting at a woman and she doesn't get back at me, she just isn't interested in me, ISO.
Right.
So if I see her again, if I see her again and I see her walking around, I'm not going to say anything to her. I'm not going to, I'm going to speak to her. I mean, because she doesn't have any power over me. But look at the power that you're giving a woman over yourself by saying this. That's by saying that, well, because she didn't say anything to me, what am I gonna do when I see her again? What the fuck do you mean what you're gonna do? When you see her again, you treat her the same way you saw when you first fucking met her. Why be in your feelings? Okay, so I was supposed to do the card. This is what I'm supposed to do. All right, I try to holler at a woman. She shoots me down. I see her again. I'm supposed to be like, oh, I can't believe, that bitch fucking shut me down. How the fuck that? She ain't shit. You know why she ain't shit? Because she has a high count. She been fucking a lot of guys and monkey branching, and she ain't shit. Hey, Larry, look at that bitch over there. See, don't fuck with that bitch over there. She ain't shit. What? That's how we were supposed to act? Fuck no. Fuck no. What you do is you treat her the same. Look, do you know how many women that I've met that wasn't interested at first and then didn't even understand why it wasn't even my feelings to even start to become interested in me because
Right.
they expected me to have an attitude or an emotion or feel upset because they're not interested in me. You are what you are and do what you want to do, but I'm still going to treat you the same way, Lucario. What say you, my brother?
Right. And the thing is, yeah, like if you was to see her again, like y'all walk in the same room or whatever, you could just be like, oh, what up? Or she says hi, what up? And you just keep it moving. But the thing is, you don't need to really be thinking about it or making it an issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing is, a lot of times you don't make it an issue. That's when she might sometimes come try to come back to you. Now, if she come back to you and you want to make some happen, then hey, do what you got to do. But don't really think about it too much because it's not that serious. It's not really, it doesn't matter. It's not a thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like if she wanted to hit you up, she would hit you up. If she didn't hit you up, she's not trying to hit you up, and that's what it is.
Z9, next time put a Q there. We'll answer your question, but please put a Q, okay? He said, can you elaborate on the levels of trust? How do you build sexual trust with a woman, invite her to your place on the first or second date without feeling like a slut? Well, God, sometimes the answer's in the fucking question. See, your problem is because you're not fucking, because you don't have experience with women, you're thirsty, needy, and desperate. You're always going to make her feel like a slut because she can read right through you. Everything that guys like you are doing you're trying to get some pussy. Everything you're moving is trying to get some pussy. So do you think women are stupid, Z95? Do you think they're gullible? Now, they might be a little naive, but they ain't goddamn stupid, and they recognize a motherfucker with no experience. Because the motherfucker didn't have experience. All you're trying to do is cloak your ass to try to get her at your place, and she knows that. You've already deemed her a slut, thinking she's easy and all this other stuff, and you're not even gamed up. LaCar would say you on that.
You know what's interesting about this question is that the fact that when you ask because you're asking the question, you're not the type of guy who she would want to go home with and fuck and just do what you got to do. You understand? And I want you guys to understand what we're talking about here, because some of y'all kind of get confused about this, right? See, you got to understand this, right? A woman could tell the guys who are fucking.
Yes.
So when she interacts with you or talks to you, whatever, she's already in her mind thinking she wants to fuck you, and then you decide whether or not you gonna fuck her. You understand what I'm saying? This is what Steve talks about when he says, listen, she's trying to fuck me. You feel what I'm saying? So
yes.
The reason why she's trying to fuck you is because she knows you're the type of guy that gets pussy, which means you're the type of guy that's attractive because all these other women want you. She can tell that by the way you talk, the way you walk, your mouthpiece, like just your confidence, your energy, all these things combined tell her you're that guy.
Yes.
And so the opposite is also true. Is that if you are the type of guy remember the guy earlier asked us about approaching women and I got to push myself. If you're that type of guy, how are you also going to be the type of guy who is sexually appealing to the point where women want to come home with you on the first time? You can't be the same dude at the same time. It doesn't make sense. If you're scared to approach girls, if you are scared of the pussy, if you are the type of guy who gets nervous all the time around women, if you're the type of guy who's thirsty and fucking needy, right? You cannot also be the same type of guy who she's going to want to give the pussy to on the first night.
Right. Okay. And now I want you to look at what you're saying. You're saying how to build sexual trust. You are looking at a way to manipulate a woman to trust you enough to open her legs. And that's why you're failing, big dog. LaCaro and I, Kingsley, we're not trying to build sexual trust with a woman. You got it all wrong. We were saying that, listen, this is who I am. And from the free will that you have, you will start to trust me and start to see that I'm not trying to force you to sleep with me. I'm not trying to force you to do anything you don't want to do. And when a woman starts to feel that you're not forcing her, let her trust on her time, brother. She's got to trust you on her time. And every woman's time is different. So that's why we're not trying to build that, because if I was trying to build it, then I'm trying to manipulate the woman to do something for me to open her legs up. And this is why they open their legs for us, because we don't try to manipulate or force them, Lucario.
Right. And that's really what it is. This is what it's about. Like, guys, you have to understand that, a woman, see, this is the thing. A woman knows the guy she wants to fuck with, that she wants to have sex with, that she wants to hook up with like that, right? Now, what happens is that she wants to have sex with those guys and hook up with those guys because those guys remind her of the other guys she hooked up with. And you know what those guys all have in common? They have fucking game. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they have in common. So if your game is weak, you're going to be the other guys she goes out on 3 dinner dates. You're going to be the other guy who she talks on the phone with for hours and puts you in the friend zone. If that's the guy you're going to be, because that's the guy you're choosing to be by not learning the fucking game. That's what it is. So it says, if the woman has a mean face or look at me in an angry way, should I approach her or she's not feeling me? Yeah,
Oh man, okay, all right, Dawn. You can't sit around and automatically assume that just because she has a look on her face that you're intimidated by her look. I love when women are not smiling because Dawn, that gives me the opportunity to make them smile. I love the opportunity. If she's not smiling and she's having a bad day, maybe I can say and do something not to make her day, because I'm not trying to make her day, but I'm just trying to get a little shift in her mind and say, okay, you know what? Even though my cat Vittles died, or fucking I'm mad at my father, or I'm arguing with my friend, or whatever the fuck is going on in her life, that you cannot take that and be scared of a look that a woman has. Listen, as long as you guys are this keyword courteous, you go up to you walk up to a woman and stop that, hey baby, yo mama, what's up girl, yo, what's up, say baby, and all this other shit. That's where y'all fuck up, because y'all don't know how to talk to women. Y'all always talking at them. What say you, Lucario, on that shit?
Yeah, and the thing is that, you shouldn't be worried about how a woman's looking, because remember, this is, again, a lot of y'all are still being or reacting to what women are doing versus you doing what you want to do. So it shouldn't matter what she's doing. It just should matter what you want to do. You got to think, this is what we keep telling you. The game is not about women. This whole question is making the game about the woman. This is what we mean when we say y'all are making it about the woman. The game is about you. So what happens is that if you want to go and approach, right, you go and approach. The problem is you're scared of getting rejected and you think you're going to get rejected because of the way she's looking. But what happens is that the reason why you're scared of getting rejected is because you're seeking that validation from the woman based off of her response to you. But the reason why you're seeking that validation and you want that a particular type of response is because you keep making it about the woman. Right. See, whatever the woman does shouldn't fucking matter. It's like this. See, before I approach a woman, I'm at a 10. While I'm talking to the woman, I'm at a 10. And then after I talk to the woman, I'm still at a 10. No matter what happens. No matter what happens, I'm still me. I'm still that guy.
Yes, that guy. Yes.
That's what you guys got to understand. Like, none of that shit should be able to stick to you.
Yes.
You understand? And that's the problem, is that y'all let a woman determine your fucking life and how you feel about yourself and how you view the world and how you see the world. And now you become a bitch to the woman. This is why you're, oh, well, should I wait for the girl to give me choosing signals before I go and approach her? Or, she said this, so I don't know. Should I do? It's like, bro, y'all are making this whole thing about the woman versus making it about yourself. Say, this is what I want to do. Is she doing what I'm trying to do? Yes. Okay. I'm going to allow her to keep fucking with me. Is she not doing what I want to do? Cool. Well, she could get the fuck out of here. That's it.
Well, and last thing, what we're trying to tell you, Dawn, is that when we go talk to women, we're not giving a fuck what their day is like. Her day is none of my business. As long as I do and say what I believe in, then I'm fine. Mm-hmm. And if she has a ugly look on her face, she's not interested. Matter of fact, look, I always tell guys, I don't give a fuck when she's not interested. I give more fuck when she is interested. That's my problem, when she is interested. I don't care that I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not like you guys. I know how to talk. Guys, Lucario and I are good at what we do. We know how to talk to women. So we're never going to come in with disrespect, thirst, or nervousness. What you see is what you get. And that's going to be your problem right now. You're going into this thing already intimidated by the look that she has versus what you need to say and what you need to do. Lakari, what say you on that before we move to the next question?
Right. And this is the thing, guys. You got to always make it about you. Think about you and what you want, and then everything else will be easy or fall into place, man. That's what it is. It says, what do you guys take on guys going to the junior college? Do you guys endorse that lifestyle? What is that? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I think I don't. Okay. Lottery 7. Listen, this is. I don't understand. I just don't understand you humans. I don't. I try to understand you. What does your education, book smarts? I mean, history, science, math, social studies, science, biology, chemistry, and all that shit. What do books have to do with the game? Why the fuck does it matter if you're in a junior college, you're in a major college, or you're not college at all?
Right.
What is your education have to do with the fact that that's not game? Books are not game. Books are to teach you things so you can go out in this world and get a fucking job. It has nothing to do with turning a woman on or showing a woman what kind of man you are. Lakari, what say you, brother?
Yeah, I mean, and you know, with that whole thing, you know, that's something that, you know, you do if you just want to do that, but that don't really have anything to do with who the man is behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. They said now he's using a talking point phrase from another YouTuber. What does that even mean? Like,
what does that mean, Dave G? Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? Is this goofball listening to someone telling him to worry about being in junior college? I know that I'm serious. Is that what we're talking about, Dave G? Is this
somebody call up? Tell us what the hell.
Please call up and tell us what the fuck is going on, because you got to be
859-8744-833 859-8744. Call up and tell us, because we must be out the loop. We're not.
We must be out the loop because we're getting women, so we're really out of that loop. So can someone please explain to us what the fuck he's saying? So there's a YouTuber saying that because you go to junior college, that's a problem. What the fuck?
I don't even understand what they talking about. Like, what is that?
What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, Dave said it's a talking point. What's the talking point, Dave? Dave.
He said Dave G said junior college means younger women. Oh my God.
What the fuck does that mean? Thank you, team. You called me on to say, what the fuck does that mean? Man, are y'all serious?
Wait. So junior college is a slang for talking about younger women?
Wait a second. So junior college means younger women?
I don't know. I don't know what they call.
Yeah, I'm really out the loop with this one. I'm a man. I don't use no phrase like junior college. So let me get it straight. He's saying junior college means younger women?
I guess so. That's what they say in the chat.
Jesus Christ.
So basically what Lottery is saying, I guess he's trying to say, what are we talking? What is our take on guys dealing with younger women?
What are you saying, Lottery 7? Because you need to. This is your problem. You gotta be able to give us more detail on that fucking question you're asking. I hate to guess that shit. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if you're talking about dealing with younger women, then, you know, do what you want to do. As long as they above age, then yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. But the problem is that a lot of you guys out there, right? Like, especially like older dudes, like let's say in their 30s, you know what I'm saying?
The old heads, look at the old heads. Yeah.
30s, they want to deal with like 18, 19-year-olds and all that, 20-year-olds. That's cool. But the problem is that most of those guys that do that are usually tricks.
Yeah.
And so you get women who are, you know, they're being sugar daddies to these younger women. That's usually what happens in most of these cases.
And then again, women are running game on suckers. So a lot of these women are coming over, and this is, again, I'm gonna give women credit here. A lot of women, they have the high ground, and some of you guys should be very grateful that these women are turning your fucking ass down.
Right.
Because at any point they want, they can use you for whatever they want, and you ain't gonna do shit about it except accept it.
Like if you on an online dating site, right, or you're at a bar or something, and you meet let's say you meet a 21-year-old girl, and you're in your late 30s, maybe reaching 40, and if a chick call you daddy, nigga, if the first words out her mouth is calling you daddy, like if you're on an online dating site, you match with a 22-year-old or 21-year-old, and you like 37, 38, maybe 40, and she says, "Hey, daddy," you know what that means? That means sugar daddy. That means she wants you to pay her some money to get her nails done, the hair did, all that other shit. So she's set to be the trick, bro. This is what y'all don't understand.
She'll get them to get herself ready for us, dog. That's what I keep telling y'all, man. That we appreciate y'all paying all that fucking money for them to get ready for us, man.
She'd be like, "Hey, daddy, can you send me a Cash App, daddy?" You thinking, "Oh yeah, she calling me daddy, bro. I got game, nigga. Fuck out of here."
Oh my God. Is this, guys, are y'all serious, man? Is this what's on the streets? Guys, you got a question, put a Q, y'all calling. We got y'all covered. Here's another question. Let's see here. He says, "I've been trying to buy your book, Have Two Women a Day, but none of the payment options are available in my country." Well, you better go find a way. There's
Man, I don't know, because that's the only way I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
So you do it, brother. Yeah, you got it. It's the only way you can do it, brother. If not, get your ass on the Bad Boy membership. Find a way. But this goes back to being weak in a woman's eyes. Y'all guys are intimidated for some reason. What is it about a woman that makes you guys feel that you got to change your vernacular? You got to change everything. You just can't say women. You got to categorize them as junior college. So wait, let me see. Junior college must be the young ones, and I guess college are the mid-range ones, and then I guess the ones that graduated are old. I'm just saying, that's crazy.
The chicks over 40 is graduate school.
Yeah,
you know,
graduated. Yeah, what?
That's funny. Gosh. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness, that's funny. You know, it's funny too. It's funny. A lot of guys who are older, the reason why they want younger women is because they think.
Excuse me, Master Willie.
Yeah. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, 617. Hold on 1 second. Would you say, Lucario? Finish your statement, brother.
I was just saying that a lot of older guys usually want younger women in a lot of cases, because when those older guys were younger, they couldn't get those women their age. That's why they want them now. But go ahead and call it.
Yeah. 617, sir. How can we help you, man?
Man, y'all funny as hell, man. So like I know what you was talking about in the chat. So there's a YouTube. I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I know what they're talking about when they say junior college. That they basically talking about going like getting prostitutes, shit like that.
You said getting prostitutes?
Junior college is like a prostitute?
Yeah. So this one YouTuber, I guess he be paying for pussy. He's like a trick, right? So what he be talking about, going to the junior college. That's like going to get like prostitutes and stuff, paying girls for their time.
Okay.
Well, why though? What's the point? What's the point though? I don't get it.
No, I guess like the dude, he got this whole movement thing going. He's basically saying like, so if you can't get it, you might as well pay for it. Make it easier for yourself instead of like wasting your time.
He's just saying trick. I guess he's saying trick. He's just saying trick, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, it's a tricking, basically.
It's tricking.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, niggas got to get it how they got to get it. If they ain't got no game, then you got to trick. Listen, I'm not against tricking if it's legal. Because tricking is actually illegal in the United States, except for I think like Nevada or some shit. Maybe
it ain't Reno. I think maybe in Reno.
But in all the other places, it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? Which means you can fucking get fucked up out here in these streets. Tricking. So that's what a lot of guys don't understand. But that's why a lot of guys go overseas to trick, because they could probably get away with it a little bit over there. But it is what it is.
All right, so
that's dumb as hell, though, man. I just want to let y'all know. I guess that's the new rep hill thing going now.
All right, well, thank you, 617. We appreciate the call, man. Thank you very much, sir. All right, we'll throw you back in. Got a question right here, Lucario, for you.
Is it okay to patronize a woman and be condescending to her? Oh my God.
What is that supposed to do?
Why?
Right. What Big? What is that supposed to do? Okay. All right. Big. Let's look at let's look at the big picture. We know you can't fuck. We know you ain't good in bed. We know you don't have a mouthpiece. We know you ain't smooth. And we know you ain't a ladies' man. You have nothing in the cupboard. But what makes you think that you are going to be condescending to a woman and make her pussy wet, knowing that there's nothing about you? What is that? The car. What the fuck? It just. God, listen, big. Men don't talk shit to women. They don't belittle them. They don't get mad at them. They don't raise their voice at them. They don't hit them. They don't manipulate them. They don't deceive them. Brother, they don't do that bitch shit.
Right.
Bitches act like bitches. This is some bitch shit, dog. It's crazy.
Right. Because I mean, the thing is that what's again, I always say when people do when you're doing shit, what is the point? What is your reasoning? What's the reasoning for that? You see what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing? Because again, this again is making it about the woman. Like, because you say, oh, is it okay to patronize and be condescending to her? For what? Why would you do that? You feel what I'm saying? What is the reason? See, and a lot of times guys do goofy shit like this, and you know, they think this is some sort of like, because this sounds like one of those PUA tactics and shit. Like one of these fucking let me neg her and get her to chase me by being a dick or whatever, some stupid shit these dudes think they got to do when it comes to dealing with women. And again, that's making it about the woman. That's you altering your personality, who you are, to try to somehow manipulate her into wanting to chase you or whatever the fuck it is. It's ridiculous.
Wouldn't it be easier to just be yourself and learn game?
Right.
Wouldn't it be easy for you just to say, you know what, let me become a student of the game and understand myself, where I don't even need to say anything bad to a woman. And hey, what? Goodbye, take care. That's probably the worst thing you can say. Hey, if you want to be with him, there's the door. I mean, I guess that's the worst thing. What men just don't talk to women this way, dog. It's just not you. Why would I allow a woman to piss me off to a point where I want to cuss her the fuck out and call her all kind of? I mean, that means she has power over me, Lucario, at that point. Exactly. Here we got it from William. He's $10 super chat.
He says, met up with an ER trauma nurse for a drink. Within an hour, she's giving me dome in the parking lot in my 06 beat up park next to her Range Rover. Thanks for the game you teach. All right, well, that's what's up, man.
All right, cool.
Hilarious.
Cool.
Hilarious.
Yeah, guys, I got a question. Put a Q in there. The lines are open. But I think again, a lot of guys, I think, Lucario, have this feminine trait that they just gotta act. They're just so frustrated. But how can you be frustrated at the woman and not frustrated at yourself because you choose to be where you're at? You make the choice of where you're at right now. Nobody is forcing any of you guys to be where you are right now. If you are having trouble with women, it's because you want to have trouble with women. If you're scared to talk to women, it's because you want to be scared of women. You choose to do what you want to do until you become a student of the game. Lucario, what say you, brother?
Exactly. And then you see, the thing is it's either you learn the game and know how to navigate out here so you can get what you want, or you don't learn the game and then basically you get the women to run game on you. It's either one of those two things. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of guys that complain is because women run game on them. And part of what makes it easy for women to run game on you is because you want her validation. And the reason why you want her validation is because you are insecure. And you're insecure because you don't know who you are. And and that's the thing, is that a lot of y'all are stuck in this cycle, in this loop. So even though you change the woman, it's the same situation. It's the same thing. You're going to fall into the same pattern. Because you don't understand yourself, and because you don't understand yourself, you don't know how to deal with the chick. You don't know how to interact with a woman so that it can benefit you and also benefit the woman at the same time. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
If you don't get angry at anybody, you should be mad at yourself because you choose to stand on basic standards and basic expectations. We're trying to tell you guys, when you cross over the street and become a man, you will have women after you. That's it. It's that simple. It's easy. Women,
Right.
okay, gentlemen, let's look at this. Understand this. And I say this to all you guys with love. You are the reason why women want to fuck with us. Period.
Mhm.
This is why they don't want to mess with you guys, because you make everything about them. They want to mess with us because we make everything about us. Woo, see that guys? You make everything about them.
Mhm.
Game forces us to make everything about us, which
Right.
makes them want to be with us or not. Hey, or not, gentlemen. Who
Mhm.
gives a fuck? Be or not to be? That's not
Right.
the question. But the card. Yeah, what you got on that, bro?
That's real shit. That's what it's about. And see, when you have game, you're good either way. You see what I'm saying? That's what you guys have to understand.
Yeah.
See, the reason y'all are having trouble is because you only feel good when the woman says yes.
Yes.
So therefore, you're always looking for the yes, which means you're always anxious to get the yes, and you fear the no, which leaves you in limbo. But a man who has game is not worried about a woman's yes or no.
Right.
A man who has game is just doing what he does. And he understands that the women who fuck with it, right, they get a benefit from fucking with him. And the women who don't, they get a loss from not fucking with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Big Mel says, can you go into detail breakdown to never celebrate? Okay. I don't need to celebrate what I am.
Mhm.
I am successful. I am success. I am sex. I am a man. So okay, that's like me saying I want the light to turn the light switch on, and I need to go have a party because I can turn on a light switch or open a fucking door. I don't need to celebrate my successes. I keep telling you guys, for me, I never celebrate my successes. I hate my successes. I rather get shot the fuck down than being successful, because my expectations for me, because remember, guys, I'm an alcoholic, I'm a crackhead, and I got a gambling addiction. So I always gamble on me. So if I see a woman, I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna get to this point in this many moves. And if I don't hit that thing, I'm harder on myself because I have a high expectation of me. And even though she's down and she wants to see me or she's interested in me, that's cool. But I'm always my greatest competitor. I create my own competition. That's why I don't celebrate shit, because the moment I start celebrating, because this is what y'all guys do, the moment you get a woman, if you're learning games, see what happens with y'all guys with Lakara and I know Lakara is going to understand this one. A lot of y'all guys go into bad boy membership. A lot of y'all guys go to the man mindset. You change a little bit of yourself and you get one woman. And then when you get that woman, you like, fuck that. I don't need to learn anymore. I'm gamed up. I don't need to do anything. So I leave the bad boy membership and I leave the man mindset. And what we're saying to you guys is that men push forward. Lucario expects when he walks out to pull a woman or a woman to pull him or however the fuck it goes. Lucario, but what for you, my brother, on this?
Yeah, the thing is that, you know, the problem is, and this is what I was saying earlier, is that when you're looking for the yeses, that becomes your happiness. That becomes like the thing. And then therefore the opposite has to be true. The no's are supposed to make you feel bad because that's what you've sort of put into the situation. So what we're saying is that if you are the success, if you are the value, then you're not looking for the value in the woman. You understand? If you are the success, you're not looking for an interaction with a woman to be quote unquote successful so that you can feel good about yourself. Because it's, like I said, you're a 10 here, you're a 10 here, and you're a 10 there. You see what I'm saying? It stays the same.
Yeah.
So the problem is that a lot of you guys, y'all are looking for outcomes to define you. And that's the problem.
Question is, how can I stand out if women never give me choosing signals or show
Y'all gotta call up, man. You gotta call up. Y'all be having these funny ass questions. This question is so ridiculous. It's not even, it's like, how can I stand out if women never give me choosing signals or show attraction to me? So basically saying, how can I be a man if women aren't doing things like this? to me or for me. You see how crazy that sounds? How can I be myself if women don't do A, B, and C? That's basically what you're saying in the question. That's insane.
Yeah, it just shows that, and T, I say this with love. It just shows why should she? I mean, what? Okay, T. Let's say all the planets line the fuck up, okay, and every woman you ran into wanted to give you some pussy. You wouldn't even know what the fuck to do if they offered you pussy.
Right.
So what the fuck are you talking about? You are exactly where you're supposed to be. And that is the best grass to chew, lion, is over past the hippopotamus and the goddamn crocodiles and shit. Keep chewing the grass, motherfucker, because you ain't built for this motherfucking game, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Real
crazy,
shit.
man. But gentlemen, what we're saying to you guys out here, this is the good news. This is what women deal with on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have game, you break the algorithm easily, because this is why it's so easy to get women. We got a call right here, 914. Let's bring in area
Excuse
code.
me, Master
Oh my
Williams.
God, 914, sir. How can we help you, sir? What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, let me turn
Yeah.
you. Yes, 914. What's up, brother? How can we help you?
All right, so I'm beginning to develop the understanding of what you've been saying this whole time I've been watching, and basically it's just the fact that the game is not about women. So I was trying to see, how do I like balance my life to where I still do talk to women, but I don't pedestalize them, and instead I'm able to have these conversations. and
All
make it about me.
right. Well, okay, ready, caller? Count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can you count to 5 at McDonald's the same way?
Yeah, because I do that when I walk.
Can
up
you
and
go?
say,
Can you go?
"Hey, how
Can
you
you
doing?
walk down the
Let me
street
get-"
and do that the same way? Can you count to 5 in front of one woman versus 10 women? Yes or no?
Well, see, that's the part. That's the
No,
part that
yes, that's a yes or no
stumbling with.
fucking question. If you see a woman, can you count to fucking 5? Yes or no?
No.
Okay,
No.
wait. Tell me how the fuck that something you have learned since kindergarten you can't do because of a fucking woman? Then this ain't for you, brother. You ain't been this. Hey, this ain't for you.
Wait, so why can't you count to 5 in front of a woman?
Well, because it's like,
Oh my God.
okay, I see her. In my mind, I'm like, okay, she looked like the type I'll go for. Walk up, hey, how you doing? Introduce myself. But then it never go like the way that I anticipate.
Motherfucker, please listen to me, loser. Please listen. What I'm saying to you is think about shining a light on something, okay? When you count to 5 because you learned your numbers, you can do it anywhere because you shine the light on your numbers and you don't care what's outside of you, right? So as a man, I don't look at okay, I see the woman, but then I look at what I need to fucking do. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't listen. Your problem is because you ain't gamed up, and like I say, you and that Thai guy, y'all just got to chew the grass, dog. You're just weak in the woman's eyes. You're never going to be a man. You're never going to be a man. You can't even count to fucking 5 in front of a woman. But I mean, please tell us what is so fucking special. Wait. Does she walk on water? Does she walk on water?
No.
Wait. Did she? Can she slice the air in a vortex open and a unicorn pop out that motherfucker? Can she do that?
No.
Can she turn
See,
water to
I know,
wine? What the
like,
fuck? Tell me, what is so special about a woman that you can't count to 5 in front of her, sir?
See, I understand the concept.
That's not a
of her not
concept.
being
It's a
special.
question. It's not a concept, sir.
Me. I'm trying to get over
sir.
my own mental block.
What? Because okay, brother. There are those that are men, and there's everybody else. You just gotta accept your role in life that you're gonna be a bitch. And that's all I say that with love. You're never going to be a man. So don't try to be something that you're not. You're not built for this, brother. Remember, law zero. Everybody can't be a man. You're the guy that has to pay that woman to hang out with her, to prep her for us to fuck her.
Yeah, caller, right? What are you scared of?
See, that's the thing. It's like
Oh,
I'm
Jesus
not scared. Like
Then what the
I
fuck
done,
are
I
you?
done,
Wait, what the fuck are you then? If you're not scared, but you can't count to 5 in front of a woman, what the fuck do you call that? Happiness? What do you call
when
it?
you ask me, my mind went to have I done it?
Oh, Jesus
So-
Christ.
So ever since, like I was doing it my way, but my way always ended up
Oh,
one or two ways, and those two ways was things that I'm not happy with myself. So that's why I came to y'all and I'm trying to fix it.
you're not trying to fix it. That's a lie. Are
Wait,
you
are
on the one membership or the man mindset?
you getting coaching?
Well, see, that was.
Are
gonna be
you
like
on?
my
Yes or
follow-up.
no, sir? Yes or no? Yes or no? Go
Well,
ahead.
you said that you had called me.
Are
but the phone didn't
you?
ring, so I was trying to see did that eliminate me from that session.
Sir, listen. You can't be a man if you don't see yourself as a man. You can't live this life and win the things that men get when you worship women as your fucking God. Lucario, take him, please. Take the wheel, sir.
Listen, I just want to know. I'm like, I don't understand. What's the issue though? Like, what is the like? Because you're still not telling me what the issue is. Like, you're saying you can't count to 5 in front of a woman, but you can count to 5 in all these other situations. So, what is so scary about the woman?
No, okay, so boom. I see the girl, I talk, but then once we start talking,
It's about wait,
that's
stop.
the point.
What are you saying? Talk about what?
So I see the girl, I introduce myself. Hey, how are you? I'm Noonie. Yada yada.
What's yada yada? Stop.
Yeah.
No, you ain't get away with that. What is yada yada? What is yada yada?
Like the filler of the conversation.
What
'cause
is
it's
yada
like,
yada? Tell us in the room. We can't read your fucking mind. What the fuck is yada yada? Hey,
Okay,
whatever
so
your
like
name is, right? And then what do you say next?
Okay, so like depending on where we at, I try to use like our surroundings to spark up a casual conversation.
Like what?
So then
Okay, you're
after-
outside. You're at the lake. So what the fuck are you gonna say to use that? What the fuck you gonna say?
Okay, we at the lake. So I'll be like, oh, I see you outside. You must like nature.
Okay,
something like
what
that.
does okay, sir,
Yeah.
sir? What the fuck does that have to do with anything, sir? Making an observation. What the fuck is that supposed to do? You like nature.
Cause then,
What's
cause
that-
then she might laugh and be like, yeah, tell me a little about herself. And then I'll say, okay, well, I want to know more about that. So here's my number.
What romance book have you been reading, brother? Have you been reading romance books?
Nah.
It had to be, because this sounds like some romance gullible bitch shit. Hey, I like nature. Oh my God, you like nature too. I just want to get to know you. Let's live happy ever after. Are you fucking serious?
So wait, what's your goal though? You trying to smash the chick? Like, what are you trying to do?
Well, yeah, like a little bit of everything. Cause it's like, okay, initially the goal might be the sex, but depending on, cause
Hey,
like,
stop right there. Stop right there. Hold on. Stop right there. Oh, wait. Let me ask you a question. So, what makes a woman want to have sex with a man?
His sexual attraction, like his sex appeal.
Okay, so now, how do you know she's sexually attracted to you?
Her compliance.
Of what? What is she complying to? Nature? What the fuck is she?
No, of me.
Wait. What is she complying to? You just asked if she like nature.
Nature, though.
Yeah, so what is she complying to?
And then that's when after that I'll probably say something like, okay, well, I wanna know more about that. So here's my number.
Wait.
And then
So
if she call or text me-
wait. So you're lying then. I want to know about nature, so call me. So you want to have a nature talk with her where you talk about birds and shit?
No, I just use
So,
the nature
no,
as
wait, sir.
intrigue.
Okay,
get her
listen
to
to,
call.
sir, please listen to what the fuck you're saying, because you don't even realize what the fuck you're saying. Hey, how you doing? My name is Loser. Do you like nature? Oh, you like nature? Well, take my number so we can talk about nature. That's what you're saying. You're not saying anything. So then when you talk to her, what do you think her mind is set on? He's a nice guy. He must be, hey, he must like guys. You know what? He'll be a great girlfriend, and we can talk about nature together, because that's what he's instructing me to do. Did you not instruct her to talk about nature?
Well, I said I wanted to get to know more about her.
No,
I just
you didn't
used
say
nature
her.
as,
You
like,
said
as the
nature.
conversation started. I used the nature
Okay,
as the
sir.
conversation started.
Okay, brother. Tell us how nature, which is always in nebula, is going to come back to Earth. You getting pussy? Please explain how you can use nature that's all the way in this other galaxy to talk about what you really want to talk about. How does that work? Roll us into that. You're talking to her. You start talking. Let us hear this conversation about how you're going to move from nature to spin some yak at her. Please explain to us, sir.
Because when she called or text me, that's when I'll be like, okay, well, let's link or something like that.
Why didn't you say
But
in the beginning?
I just use the nature in person.
So then you're lying. Okay, young man, do you understand what a lie is? A fake motherfucker.
So wait, Colin, let me ask you a question.
Oh my God.
Okay, if I came up to you and said, yo, I got a way for you to make money, every weekend for the rest of your life, you're gonna make $10,000 a week. And I say, hey, here's my number and call me. Right. And then you call me and I say, oh, by the way, listen, I got some books I want to sell. You want to buy some books? Right. You're gonna feel some type of way because you thought you were calling me to learn how to make $10,000 a weekend. But now I'm trying to sell you some books, which means that I'm being incongruent, which means that I'm not actually telling you what I really, really want. So then you're being deceived. So you're saying you want to smash, but you're not letting the chick know anything about smashing. So what's going to happen is either A, she's going to feel deceived and not want to fuck with you, or B, you're going to get your time wasted because you don't even know if she's interested in having sex with you, because you mentioned nothing about sex, nothing about smashing. You wasn't really flirting, giving sexual innuendo, nothing. This is what we're trying to get you to understand. So what it is that you're saying all these things, but it's not directing you into the to where you're really trying to go. You're not doing anything.
You're not being okay, brother. Game teaches you to be okay. You always hear the rule of Jill Scott. You're either going to tell her what to do or you can't tell her what to do. So you talking about nature or you using the environment. Here's a crazy question. Why can't you be the environment? Why can't you be the one that she comes into your world to understand you? Why do you got to use shit around you, sir? Why can't you just be you?
Well, see, I don't even know me, so that's why.
Okay, that's the first. Okay,
so that was the
sir. That's the first great answer you had. A+. Good for you. You don't know yourself, and I give you credit for that. See that, sir? I appreciate the honesty, but you can't throw. Okay, what I'm saying is this. All right, think about this for a second. Watch this. Watch it. Let me show you something. Tell me and Lucario and I, how you make cereal. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to make this shit kindergarten. Tell us, okay, listen, caller, I'm going to give you 4 items, okay? All right, I'm going to give you 4 items, okay? You ready, caller? Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, so I'm going to give you 4 items. Let me get the 4 items. The 4 items are going to be cereal, bowl, spoon, milk. Tell us how you make cereal.
So I just get the bowl and spoon, rinse it out real quick, then put the cereal, and then put the perfect ratio of milk.
Okay, stop right there. All right, wait.
Eat it.
All right, wait. Now this is game. Okay, listen. I'm gonna show you game what you just said. Can you do that? You do that so much that when you step in your kitchen, you can blindfold yourself and know how many steps it's going to take to get to the bowl. You can move over to the left and grab the spoon. You know where to turn and go to the cabinet and get the cereal and know where the milk is to pour the milk in, because you can feel the weight of the milk that's coming out of the carton and the weight of the bowl to judge how much milk is in there. Do you know you can do that, right?
Right.
Okay, but why am I showing you something with cereal? It's the same thing with game. Game is repetition, but what we're showing you, Lakar and I are showing you, is that you are training yourself on how to get milk. You're not looking at women. So if a woman was in your kitchen, guess what, caller? You would do the same exact thing, whether she's in the kitchen or not. You will go in there and make the cereal the way you make it, because that's how you trained yourself to do it. So then at that point, you're not making it about the woman, you're making it about getting some cereal. Does that make any sense?
Right.
Lucario?
Right. And this is what we're trying to tell you. So like a lot of the fear and all that shit you got going on is because you don't really know exactly what you're doing. You understand? And it's because you haven't really understood what you need to understand in the game to get to your goals.
Yes.
That's why I asked you, like, what do you want? And then you was like, well, at first I'm trying to smash. Okay, cool. Well, if you're trying to smash, then what you're doing is not really conducive to you smashing. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna waste a lot of time. You're gonna be talking to a girl, hey, do you like this lake over here? Nature's great, right? So, oh yeah, nature's great. Yeah, let's take my number. We should like talk more. And then you end up having a girl call you. Y'all talk more. She's yapping in your ear about nothing, right? You yapping back because you trying to build rapport or some shit. And then you tell that girl, hey, we should hang out. And then y'all hang out, right? And then you try to bring her back to your crib, and then she's like, oh. No, I thought we were just friends. You see what I'm saying? Like,
instead of looking at, okay, this is what game shows you, young man. Game shows you, just like you did milk, to have a process of how you do things.
mm-hmm.
And you do them because you do them. See, the problem is that the main problem with you and a lot of you guys, caller, is this. I'll use the red dress, white dress, and blue dress. When you guys see a woman, you look at the fucking woman to determine what you're going to say to the woman, which means every woman you see, based off of how you feel about yourself, you're going to say something different to the woman in white, the woman in red, and the woman in blue. Totally different. But when you have game like myself and Lucario and I, excuse me, when you have game like we have, fuck the red dress, fuck the blue dress, and fuck the red dress. I am one of one thought, one mind, one way. I'm going to talk to all three of them the same fucking way, because they're not that special to me that I have to change me for them. They're strangers. I'm not a stranger to me. Lucario, what say you on this, brother?
Right. The thing is a lot of guys, they don't actually stand on anything. So this is why they're always changing themselves for the woman.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And call it this. So we're trying to get you to understand is that, see, you have to already have your sort of like, program in mind, and then you fit the women into it. And so the problem is that this is why we're saying, like, again, like I was asking you, like, what do you want? And then you need to know how to get that thing you want. But the route that you're going, because you don't understand the game, you don't understand how to deal with women, that's going to lead you to waste a lot of time. And then you know what's going to happen? Then you're going to blame the woman. You're going to be like, yo, why these chicks is fucking attention whores and wasting my time? And it's like, no, you wasted your own time because you didn't know what you were doing. This is what we're trying to tell you.
Yeah. And 914, I'm going to shock you with this. You ready for this, 914? Talking to a bitch ain't even in the game, dog. That has nothing to do with the game. You see what I'm saying? You're so worried about talking to a bitch. That's not the game. The game starts when the two of you start talking after you hook up or put your bid in or approach what Lucario's saying. That's when the game starts. So you've already canceled yourself out of everything, because you don't even know how to do the basic thing as an when Lakari walks up to women, okay, when Lakari walks up to women, this is what Lucario says. Hey, what's up, baby? I'm the Mr. Lakari. I'm the bad boy of the dating game. You know what? You fuck with me, girl. I'm gonna bust that motherfucking pussy, flip your ass around, pin your knees to your shoulders. I'm gonna tear that pussy up. You're gonna fall in love with me. Your heart's gonna get broken, but you know what? You're gonna love me anyway. You ain't going nowhere. You're always gonna be my pussy. That pussy's always gonna be mine. And all you know what Lakari says? Hello.
Right.
He's everything I just told you is packed in to a hello because of who he is. You are sitting around trying to, well, I've got to prove myself. But here's your problem where you guys fuck up. You guys, let's go A, B, C. All right, let's look at A, B, C. You guys are not even at A yet, and you've already failed yourselves. But what happens when you talk to a woman and it's time to go to A? You're not prepared for A. You're not prepared for B. You're not prepared for C. There are phases with every woman, and there are going to be phases where she's going to test to see if you're a fucking man. There are going to be phases where she might get sick of your shit or not get sick of you. What are you going to do? And this is why I hate giving women credit. So ladies, please don't listen to me right now. Brother, you are playing checkers to a chess master of fucking emotions. You're walking into a lion's den with women who are the fucking, listen to what I'm saying, guys. Women ain't right. Women, get the fuck out of here, women. A fucking, the master of masters, brother. Do you hear what the fuck I'm saying? They know emotions. They know, that's why you can't win in this feminine game. You can't win. Like, you can't win. You can't win, Calder, because you're not coming in masculine. You're coming in like them, which gives them the power of moving 20 moves ahead of your 1/2 move.
Right.
And you've already lost. Lakari, what say you, brother?
Right. And that's the thing, you know, that happens with a lot of these guys is they're not actually, you know, understanding themselves. So the woman, right, she knows what she needs to do to get what she needs to get out of a guy who's weak.
All the time.
She's already done this a million times.
Yep.
So she's met you before a million times. This is what we're trying to tell you, caller, is that she's met the guy who's been asking her about the weather, even though she knows he don't give a fuck about the weather.
Or outside.
Or outside or the lake or whatever the fuck it is, her nature. She knows you don't give a fuck about that. So what happens is she's like, okay, he's one of these guys. Cool. Let me use him or put him in the category of all the other guys I use who come at me this way. You understand? And so that's the thing, is that you have to be very clear on what you want, and you have to be that guy in order to get what you want, caller. So caller, are you under anyone's coaching?
Yeah, see, that was gonna be my second question. Cause I had got with Mr. Steve, but he said he called me, but the phone ain't ringing. So
all right, I'll call you. Send me a message afterwards, and I'll call you. But listen, this is what listen. I'm sorry, Lakari. You want to finish?
You go ahead.
Okay, what I'm saying to you, brother, is this. All right, just send me a message, and I'll hit you after the show. This is what I'm trying to tell you, and this is what we're trying to tell all you guys out here. You're trying to play a feminine game with women who are the masters of the game that you're playing. That's why y'all are losing, because you're falling right into the fucking, was it Hansel and Gretel? You're falling into the fucking gingerbread house. Wow, it looks, the ass and titties look really good, like the gingerbread house, and the lollipops and the fucking candy canes and shit. And these women are saying, bring your motherfucking ass in here. Look, and like I said before, they're doing you guys a favor by not fucking with you. But not all women. Some women need you around. Some women need you guys around to balance out when we piss them off. They gotta find other guys when we piss them off, Lakari. What say you, man?
Right, exactly. And so that's the thing. The woman is always gonna go back to the, you know, she's gonna go to the weak guy when she needs some, you know what I'm saying? Some time to recoup and regenerate. So she extracts all that energy from you guys who are gonna basically do what she wants. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with the whole thing is that you know, this is why, caller, you know, you definitely gotta you know, like when Steve is coaching you, pay attention. and take it seriously because you definitely need it because you don't want to waste more time because all wasting more time is going to do is it's going to make you more upset and frustrated dealing with women. And this is why you have so many of these guys out here because a lot of these guys out here on the internet, they've neglected learning game. And then when you neglect learning game, you start to become frustrated because you're confused about what's happening. Because in your mind, you're like, but she gave me her number. How come she didn't go, when I called her, she didn't text me or, when I was trying to talk to her, she was being mean to me or this and this and that. And you're so in your feelings based off of dealing with these women and you're sexually frustrated. And it's just it's a recipe for disaster. And so what happens is that if you understand yourself, you have a certain mindset that nothing a woman does is going to really get to you like that. Because again, if you're in a longer term relationship, you got a wife, girlfriend, some shit happens. Yeah, you're going to feel a certain type of way. Maybe later on down the line, if some go astray or whatever, and you have a little bit of issues in a relationship, you're going to feel some type of way because there's a connection there and it is all good. It that's happening and that's all good. But even still, you got to be able to bounce back from that situation. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is that in order for you to make that happen successfully, you got to be the guy who's a success. You got to be the guy who's on point. You got to be the guy who understands himself fully so that you're already prepared for anything that's being thrown your way. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And before I let you go, I want to knock two birds out one stone. It's not a numbers game, motherfucker. Stop saying that stupid ass shit. You're the number, motherfucker. It's not a numbers game. If you're one of one, why are you making it about the women? That's y'all's problem. Everything y'all fucking do, it's a numbers game. It ain't a numbers game because if you're a loser for the first woman, you're going to be a loser for the 10th woman, and you're going to be a loser for the fucking 1,576,486. You're going to still be a loser. So it's not a numbers game because you got to have game to be one of one. And caller, I'm telling you, you better hurry up because I'm moving towards sexual confidence. I'm about to start opening that shit up. So you better hurry your ass up. All right. So any other questions before we throw you back in?
No, that's it. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Hit me up and I got you. Okay.
All right.
All right. Respect, man. Respect. We'll throw you back in. Area code 850. Sorry for the wait, sir. How can we help you, brother? What's up?
So I believe it was last night. I saw you in 1950 on the panel of Anton Daniels. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, we're on the panel.
Are y'all going to start doing that more often? That was my question.
No, well, she just, I know 50's going to do a review on that Sunday, but no, she just asked us to come on, and them motherfuckers couldn't handle us and shit. They were really all fucked up because we was talking.
I gotta see that shit. I didn't even see it.
One of the chicks hit me on the back end and asked for me and 50 to come on that shit, and we was lighting them motherfuckers up all night long, man. So yeah, we was killing them motherfuckers.
Man.
Yeah,
man, Steve, man. Listen, it's a sight to see because we already see y'all, kind of paired up or a real game, no theory. But it's always a sight to see real men in like daily situations and just totally take over.
Oh, we took over it. You did. You notice we did that, right? You notice we took over that whole show, right?
Y'all taking turns just dominating that.
Yeah, we exactly. 50 is like my turn. I was like, okay, you're all right, now it's my turn. So we were dominating the whole conversation. We shut all the women down, we shut all the guys down, and we was spitting nothing but motherfucking yak.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh yeah, the car, we was killing that shit, dog.
That's funny.
That shit was crazy, man. But that was my question, man. Hey, salute to all y'all, man.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, and I can say Lucario dominated when he went on that chant with that thing. The thing about a man is we dominate wherever we go. We take all the air in the fucking room because everybody ain't a fucking man. So whether Lucario goes this way, Miles go that way, Zag go that way, 50 that way, Ty that way, and I that way. Wherever we are, we dominate the motherfucking room. That's what we do. And that's what we did. We dominated that shit last night.
And you know what it is? It's because most of these other males don't stand on their shit. They just go off the whim of what society says they got to do, and their mama said they got to do, and all this other shit. So they're not really standing on their own shit. That's really what happens.
Exactly, big dog.
Real shit. And I did see that show a couple of months ago. The show you were on, Mr. Lucario.
Right.
And he dominated. If you notice, real quick, if you notice how as soon as they started talking Lucario, everybody was just looking at Lucario to lead the whole motherfucking conversations.
Right. That's what happens. I'm telling you.
That's how you gotta do it with women.
That's how you do it with chicks. Not as a fact.
That's how you gotta do it, okay, my brother. But we appreciate the call, man. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, respect to you. We'll throw you back in. Thank you for the call, brother. All right, we got a bunch of questions here. Let's get to some of these questions we have right here, Mr. Lucario. Let's see. Here we go. Here's one. Do you create a strong self-image by not lying to yourself and being true to yourself, or not? How I realize that I let others' opinions define me because I don't define myself, Lucario.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. You gotta, have a strong self-image, about yourself, meaning that, see, this is the thing. You have to, and I can speak to this personally because I used to do this a lot, where because I have such a different way of viewing things and I have my own way of seeing things, I get a lot of pushback from people just in general, like society, people in my family, whatever it is like that. So what happens is that sometimes it can get to you if you're not standing firm on what you're about. So the thing is that you have to trust yourself and trust your decisions. And this is why I like what Steve was saying when you talk about, having your scribe and having like all these other things that your drug lab, all of that. That's all you. That's all you understanding you, so that you don't let anything penetrate your situation. You're like, listen, this is what it's about. This is what I am. This is what I do. This is what it's going to be. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, motherfucker. Lucario, go, man. God damn.
The only time something changes is when you want to change it. When you truly want to change it. You're not changing it because you feel like, well, I got to change it to fit in with these people. I got to change it because they're not going to like me if I don't change it. No, you only change anything because you're only changing within yourself, because that's what you want to do at that moment for you. And so that's how you fully 100% define yourself. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you have your self-image of who you want to be and how you want to be. And that's it. You feel what I'm saying? And so this is why we tell y'all a lot of times y'all so scared to lose women that y'all will sacrifice yourself for the woman, meaning you're sacrificing your self-worth for the woman. You're like, I want the pussy so bad that I'll do whatever to take to get it. I want to keep this woman so bad I'll do whatever to keep her. And this is what this is the bullshit that happens with a lot of motherfuckers.
Right. And you don't let others' opinions to define you, sir. You choose to allow other people's opinions to define you because you don't have an understanding of yourself. And that's why you need to learn game, because your perception of yourself, you cannot believe in yourself if there's no. Remember, I told all my guys, I drew like 3 circles, and I was telling them that there are 3 worlds that you have. You got world number 1, the world of your habits. World number 2 is the world of your reaction. And then there's us, Lucario, us men. And what they're doing is that they are comfortable in world number 1. You don't want to leave that fucking area because there everything is sunshine and rainbows and all that other shit. Lucario and I are telling you, in order for you to fucking grow, you got to go to that discomfort. First, you got to burn the fucking the ships and the bridges and the world down to carry over to the next world of emotions. Burn all that shit down to come over to being a man, to learn information, knowledge about your value, your goals, your life, your ability, and how you move. But you're not going to do that when you're comfortably safe in your world of your weak ass habits. Most of you guys are never. Lucario, how many times I say it? What are we at? We're in the 4th month, the 18th day of 2023. And all you motherfuckers back on the 12th month at 11:59 on the 31st and fucking 50 seconds line when that fucking ball was dropping, saying that this is going to be my year I change. This is going to be the year I'm going to do this. And guess what? You're the same motherfucking person, and you don't even understand why, because you're never going to change being in your habits. Lucario, what say you before I move to the next one, brother?
Yeah, and again, that's the thing. You know, guys are going to stay the same and stay in the same loop, stay in the same BS because they're unwilling to come to terms with the fact that they need to learn game. That's all it is. It says, how do I build up sexual tension when I approach a woman? Well, this is the thing, Ty. You can't do it, bro. You the same one I just asked about a woman giving you choosing signals so you can feel a certain type of way. This is what I'm saying. Like, y'all can't, guys. If you go to the gym and you can't lift 50 pounds, how you going to ask us how to lift 150? You can't do it. You're not there yet. You need coaching. What are you talking about?
Okay, Ty, let me just make it simple for you, Ty. You don't know how to fuck. You don't know how to be smooth. You don't know how to make a woman feel something for you sexually.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't do all that shit, that's just three things, Ty, because I'm being nice. How in the fuck are you going to build something you're not, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Please explain this. Dog, sometimes, look, come on, Ty. Ty. We know you are weak as fuck. But how can you build something you're not? That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one. Signs that you have sex appeal. Just look at us versus you, buddy. Us versus you. That's the sign. Us versus you.
Go to Bad Boy Membership and Man Mindset so you could.
Yeah, go to Bad Boy Membership and Man Mindset because you are displaying, even asking the question shows how weak you are. Next question right here. What does communication with self mean? Can't anyone? No. You are doing it, sir. You are setting limitations on yourself every day. You are communicating, I'm not good enough. I'm too short. I'm not cute. That other guy over there looks better than me. Oh, she likes that other guy more than me. Oh my God. He liked her thing. Why is she talking to him? I don't have enough money. I don't have a nice car. I don't have the nice clothes. You are actually communicating. See, what y'all guys understand, losers keep yourself in loserville because how you communicate to yourself. You can't talk winner when you think loser. Lucario?
Right, exactly. And you see, the thing is the communication with yourself, right, is you have to see value in yourself to communicate with yourself effectively so that you can have that confidence. So if you're the type of guy, like Steve was saying, if you're a loser and you're insecure, you know what the communication with yourself is going to sound like? It's going to be like, oh, I'm ugly. I'm stupid. I can't do anything. And these women don't like me. And you're going to sound like one of these black pill motherfuckers on YouTube talking about it's over, bro. It's all about looks, money, and status. And that's what communication with yourself is going to sound like if you don't have any self-worth. You see what I'm saying? And so this is the problem, is that if you have that mentality, all it's going to do is it's going to make you worse. So the thing is like we said in the documentary, Steve said, it was like, you don't know what you don't know. So you have to tap into who you really are. And this is why a lot of you guys need to get coaching. See what I'm saying?
Wait. Are you serious? Wait. Are you
Hold up.
Is Ashton Kutcher about to say we on Punk? Wait, brother. Wait, listen. I'm not, listen, hold it. Wait. Are you fucking serious? Is he joking? Nah, wait, dog, you lying, right? That's a good dog. You should need to wait. Is he serious? Is he serious?
Yo, Joe Blast said some real shit in the chat though. He said trial and error only works if you can recognize the error in your trials. That's a fact.
Joe. Exactly.
That's a fact.
Good shit, Joe. Let's get to the next question. God damn. Here we go.
So basically, you approach all the women the same way as that Ms. Lucario and Steve mean by that dress example. Yeah, you approach them the same way because you're the same guy. You're not switching up for any of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't switch up because a chick. Oh, and that's what a lot of guys do. Oh, she bad, she hot, so I got to come at her this way. She's sexy, I got to come at her this way. No, it's like, yo, this is what it is. This is how I do it, and you're gonna either fuck with me or not. But this ain't changing because of you, because the game is not about the woman. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple.
Before we get to the next question, okay, brother, come on, look. You're
He's
the
a
guy.
speaker
You're the
facts.
guy asking us about. You're the guy. You're the guy who can't get any pussy. So what factor? See, okay, listen. You, my friend, are what we call unteachable because you think you know it all. So because you know it all, why don't you just shut the fuck up and let us help those who want help? So if you know it all, shut your bitch ass up and don't say anything else because we don't want to help you because you know it all, motherfucker. Anyway, so is self-worth created? Okay, listen, brother. Listen, I always say this to all you guys out here, all right? And allow me to show you because I love to show you the diagram. All you guys out there, each and every one of you guys out there, you okay, I'll get to 9. Let me get to 973 first. 973, what's your question, brother? What's up?
Yo, shout out Lucario. Respect to the game.
What up? What up?
Hey, last night, you went in. You went in 50 because them dudes, they were so shook like they never heard it before. They never heard it. They got uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too in depth into the show because y'all got your own thing going on, but my respect for you it was already there, but it went through the roof last night because they were so uncomfortable. The women were getting so wet. They never heard that shit before. So.
Because 50 and I dominated the whole fucking room, because we was running shit.
Yo, 50 had that dude so scared because he said, listen, I know what type of guy you are. And I was looking at all those other guys. I said, yeah, there's a lot of them that was this dude.
Did you notice?
I was in the chat.
Hey, bro. Wait, did you watch the whole thing, Big Dog? Did you watch the whole thing? Okay, you remember the British guy? You remember the British guy was getting in our ass, and then we checked this bitch ass, and then he crossed over to our side and started rolling with us. This motherfucker, y'all bloody guys are so bloody fucking emotional and all this fun. So shut your bitch ass up.
Bro, he tried to come with the London game, and you did his voice. They all started laughing on the panel, but listen, there was some cornball shit. But when the game started getting efficient, then he started to come in like, oh, these guys talking some real shit.
Yes.
Then you had that dude, Trigger Mike. I already respected him. But when he came and started talking that shit about his wife, he was like, I'll take your wife. And
I said, I'll fuck your wife. Of course I told him I'll fuck his wife.
And he knew. I'm about to unsubscribe from a lot of motherfuckers.
He knew I would fuck his wife. He knew I would fuck his wife. That's why he said, I'll kill you.
You saw it.
Right, he said, I'll kill you.
He said, I'm going to get that book. I said, go from this man coming on the spot, keep the game, and say, I'm going to take your woman to, I'm going to get a bullet. Bruh.
He said he's going to shoot me. I told that motherfucker, LaCarmen, I could take your fucking wife, motherfucker. Hey, we was talking cash shit, this motherfucker.
Listen, go back into the last 25 minutes. The whole shit was thorough, but look at the last 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You're going to be crying.
Yeah, we was killing.
And I was frightened. I was in the chat knocking off some of them, some of the guys, because there was so many clowns in the chat, too. I'm like, y'all are not used to hearing aggressive men speak. This is the problem. Like, and they want to call it being sensitive. It's not sensitive. It's not emotion, because you got men and women trying to look for trigger points in y'all talking statements to say, oh, you're being emotional. No, it wasn't emotion. Y'all was speaking with passion, and they need to separate that shit.
Well,
you body passion, so you speak a certain tone, a certain authority. They ain't hearing that shit.
Well,
so
okay. Let me say this about LaCaro, because I want to throw him in this as well, and all the fellas that's on Real Game No Theory. We again, our world is different than their world.
Right.
We don't see bitching, whining, and complaining about. We don't see it, so we can't understand the crying and shit. But we can't understand the guys bitching and shit. We can't see that shit. It's just that's just how we are, bro.
Shout out to y'all patience. Shout out to y'all patience too, because I saw jokes was going, but I could tell you was holding back because it wasn't the pen.
It wasn't my pen. I couldn't. I tried with that goofy motherfucker. Was like, y'all gotta give me the floor, and I gotta talk, and I need everybody quiet. I'm like, bitch, shut your fucking Walmart ass up.
I'm like, like, yo, because I seen Miles on it a week ago. I'm like, Lucario, come on and get the whole squad on it.
Man, they don't want. They can't
never
handle
heard
that. No,
shit.
they won't be able to handle the whole squad. I'm afraid if we all came on that, man. This.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. They couldn't
You're
be
in
too
the
much.
same city too, huh? You and that girl Q, y'all in the same
Yeah, she in the
hood,
same.
so-
Yeah, she's in the same city as me. Yeah, she's in Texas. Yeah. So yeah.
But shout out to y'all. I don't want to hold up the show, whatnot. Much love to you. Much love to Lucario. Much love to everybody in the squad. You know, I'm one of your faithful mods.
Appreciate you.
Much love to y'all, man.
All right.
Respect,
All right, respect, man. We'll
Respect.
throw you back in. And let's get back. Thank you very much. We appreciate the call. Let's get back to this right here, gentlemen. So what I was saying real quick, what most of y'all don't understand is that you came into this world as a man. When you guys came into this world, and that's not the world, this is the world. When you guys came into this world, you were actually a man. It was the only time in your life that you were selfish, cocky, conceited, arrogant, narcissistic, and a fucking asshole, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't get to the egg. It's just something happened in your life where you stop believing in yourself. And the thing about us is all Lucario and I are doing is trying to get you to believe in yourself and stop believing in women. Y'all believe more in women than you believe in yourself, Lucario. What say you on that, my brother?
Yeah, the thing is, you know, they do believe in women more than themselves, because as soon as they meet a woman, they make it about the woman. They're crying about the woman. They're worried about why the woman ain't calling back, or how come she ghosted me? How come she flaked? Well, and it's like, nigga, you just met this chick. You understand? You ain't got no life, and this is why you're all over the place. And it's like, yo, y'all motherfuckers got to understand yourself so you don't get caught up in this bullshit. He said, Mr. Carter, does the Bad Boy book talk about flirting and how to increase sexual tension? You should go get the go on the Bad Boy membership, and I have a whole program called How to Build Sexual Tension and How to Flirt. So, you know, go get those at the Bad Boy membership. You know what I'm saying? But the Bad Boy book is just a book based off the Bad Boy show. And this is a transcribed off of a few of the shows that were like one of the biggest shows, you know, the few big shows on there. So yeah, but I would say get the membership, because it gives you detailed step-by-step joints on there.
Yeah, that's where all the magic happens, gentlemen. But y'all don't. Again, most of y'all don't understand the concept, man. What women love about a man, or lust for, I guess they lust for us, dog. I mean, they can't. I won't say all women lust for us, but they can. Is that it's not about the woman, it's how the woman sees you seeing yourself. You say that again. It's about how the woman sees you seeing yourself. And if you can't see yourself and label yourself a winner, not by just saying I'm a winner, have the background knowledge of game to say, this is why I win. If you give me a chance and opportunity, I will make you smile. I will show you why I'm the guy, but I can also show you why I'm not the guy. You see that, guys? Every woman is not going to like us. Every woman is not going to be down for us. Some women are going to be down. Some women are not. So please understand, guys, you're not going to get every woman that because you're gamed up. Matter of fact, a lot of women ain't going to like your fucking ass because they can't control you.
Exactly. That's a fact.
I swear there's this philosopher. I don't know who the fuck he is. This motherfucking philosopher, Jebediah Lucario, said this shit, I don't know, in 46 AD, 54 BC. It is, matter of fact, Lucario, please say what you guys say, and let me try to find that scholar that said that shit. Please go ahead.
No, that what you said right there is real shit. You're gonna have a lot of women who ain't gonna try to fuck with you because they see they can't manipulate you. A lot of you guys, this is why when you guys be like, oh, this dude got game because he had a baddie. No, that baddie he's with is with him because she knows she can manipulate that motherfucker. Because usually that motherfucker, he's tricking, he's simping, he's doing all this other extra shit that she wants him to do. You feel what I'm saying? And she knows that she can get over on him. So this is why that situation is happening. But a lot of times what happens is in order for a woman to get a man of value, and I'm not talking about no high value man bullshit y'all be talking on the internet, but I'm talking about an actual man of value, a guy who's a man. She knows that she has to step her shit up in order to get that guy, which means there's a price to pay to get that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And some women can't afford it. This is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what, gentlemen, that's the separation that y'all can't understand. Y'all too busy making everything and worrying about women and what women are doing. It is, guys, I promise you, when they're in, they're in. It's hard to get out. But Lakara, please talk on it because I need to find the scholar.
Right. Right. No, and that's the thing. So a lot of you guys have to understand that. So most of y'all dudes that's crying about a chick not calling you back or a chick rejecting you, you're not that guy who is really on point, because if you was, you would understand there's gonna be a lot of women who's gonna not want to fuck with you because they know they can't get over on you. And then what you gonna do? Cry about it? No, you because you're that guy, you understand those things. Because you're that guy, you understand that concept when it comes to the game. And so the problem is that you have so many guys out there who don't have experience with women. They don't have experience, making shit happen. So they never ran across that situation. They've never understood or recognized or had the awareness that this was happening. Because in their mind, they're thinking, oh, the woman doesn't like me. That's why she doesn't want to fuck with me. But a guy who has game understands the woman does like him. The woman is interested, but she knows she can't fuck with him, which is why she falls back.
All right, guys, we have unearthed this monumental moment. It's like a excavation of great. It's something greater than a fossil or something from the pyramids. This comes from the year. Next time I do it, I need to make it in black and white because this is the game right here. Listen to this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm clicking the button. Here we go. Listen to this. Here we go.
Women will get with guys as placeholders. You understand? They'll get with guys as placeholders. So a lot of dudes don't even know they're placeholders. A lot of dudes don't know that they're just, entertaining the woman until she finds who she really wants. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you?
Let's stop right. Guys, my eyes, hey guys, look, I got something in my eye because this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Keep going. Keep
respects
going.
you, actually loves you. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman?
Oh my God.
And y'all talking about some hypergamy? See, of course she's going to monkey branch and jump to the next dude because she always thought you wasn't shit. Guys, this is real simple. The reason why women do shit like that, the reason why women, all of a sudden flip the script, the reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place.
God damn it, can someone yank him off? Yank that motherfucker. Oh my God.
There's a fact though.
Oh my
That's a fact. Dudes don't want to they don't want to understand that. They don't want to understand. That's
that shit. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's what guys don't understand. So they get all, because remember the caller we had earlier when he's talking about nature with the woman. It's like those are the women that'll fuck with you, and then you be mad that shit turned out the way it did, but they know it's never really about it. And this is what guys don't understand. When you don't have game, you listen. When you got weak game, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna get women. You'll get women, but the women are gonna fucking get you. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue. That's the problem. That's what guys don't understand. Is that you'll get a woman who's gonna use you for your money. You'll get a woman who's gonna use you for your attention, your energy, your time. You're gonna get a woman who's gonna fucking disrespect you, who's not gonna listen to you. You get women, but this the reality of what you're gonna get. Crazy.
Boss man, I'm gonna say this with kindness. Either you call in and please shut your fucking mouth up. I hate bitches like you. Always want to talk some sidebar shit. If you got a problem, come the fuck up and call up. Don't be saying no sidebar bitch ass shit. Then want to call yourself a boss. Be a boss and come in and tell you what the problem is instead of saying some sidebar shit. Because only bitches do that.
Step call 833-85.
Number. Call the fuck up. Because apparently you in this motherfucker listening to what the fuck we saying. So apparently you ain't that motherfucker in the game. And if you got a problem with it, like a woman, and how we got to treat you motherfuckers is like a woman. So call the fuck up and shut the fuck up, please. because we're trying to teach people. Now back to everybody else. Yeah, but Lucario, like we're saying, and guys, I got a question. Go ahead and put a Q in there or call in. See, the thing is, for so many of you guys out there, y'all can't handle winners. And that's something Lucario and 50 says all the time. We don't operate like you guys. I'm sorry. We know how to get women, but we don't make it about women just because we get them. We don't yell at women. We don't scream at women. We don't call women bitches or anything like that. Right. We allow women to make the choice of what they want to do. You guys are mad at women because you're mad at yourself because you can't get them. Lucario would say you, brother.
Right. And see, the thing is that they'll be upset. And this is where the rise of all of this stuff on the internet comes from, is that a lot of these dudes, they don't realize that they're in this situation because of a lack of game. And that's where a lot of the frustration and shit comes from, because they actually think it's the woman just being a fucking bitch all the time. You know what I'm saying? They think this is right. They think this is what it is. And then what you got to understand is that the woman is a mirror. You understand? So if you're the type of guy that the woman sees and respects, she's going to be respectful towards you. But if you're the type of guy women see you on some bitch shit, then this is what's going to happen. Now, again, not every chick's going to see you every way, but if a good majority of women fucking are disrespectful towards you when you're trying to make shit happen with them and all this other stuff, then that should tell you something. And then vice versa. If you're able to make shit happen with women in general, then that means that you have tighter game than most dudes. But unfortunately, a lot of these motherfuckers out here, they ain't got it like that.
And let me show you what happens. I got it right here, Lucario. This is what happens, guys, when you don't have game. Watch this.
Be like, babe, back then, did they have phones? So you can remind him that you're the prize and he's older than you. He's going to be like, oh, you know, yeah, this is that. And then you can ask him for something because now he's reminded, oh, she's the pretty girl here. I'm the one, she's the prize. Got to put these guys in check sometimes. So there's honestly two ways I handle this. I always sound like a very giving, loving person. And I also use the power of suggestion. So like I make it seem like it's their idea if they want to give me something or they want to give me money. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how to sound like a very giving, loving person. So you don't come off as somebody that's just there to take their money, even though you are. We got to play our cards right. So what I say is, yeah, baby, I donate to all these charities, and on my free time, I donate to these homeless shelters. I help them out. Just sound like you're very giving to the world, whatever, because people want to give things to people that are givers, and you also come off as a very loving person.
Well, let me say this. I'm sorry, JD. This is the problem right here, man. This is what I don't understand. JD and all of you, stop looking at the messenger, because this mindset comes with different kinds of women from high classes to low classes.
And he capping too, because he's like, oh, she's not that pretty. If that chick was to talk to him, he'd be like, oh, he's like, I'm in love. He'd be all about this woman.
Why the fuck do y'all, man? That's crazy. We got a question right here. He says,
so some guys who have baddies are due to Trick and Simple, or he's probably saying
Simple. Yeah, Simple.
Don't those guys realize, and don't those same women fall in love with those guys after some time? No.
Oh my God. Oh.
You got to understand something. See, the woman can't fall in love with him because she's not with him for him. She's with him for the other shit. You understand? You don't fall in love with someone you're using. Doesn't work that way. You see what I'm saying? This ain't you see, again, y'all be watching too many fairy tales and movies and shit with the nerd kid at the high school get the hottest girl at school, and then she starts to like him for. I need to stop with the bullshit. Listen, that's not how real life works. You know what I'm saying? Like that chick from day one didn't like this nigga, and he's gonna continue to be a trick and a simp. So how is she gonna all of a sudden fall in love with him now? That don't make no fucking sense. No, it's not how it works.
Oh my God! Stop, please. Oh shit! Shut the fuck up, please, Lucario.
They be watching them she's out of your league movies and shit. Them old
Then they get the woman at the end of the day, dog. Y'all
Right.
got to stop that shit, dog. Listen, thing is that why aren't you the baddie? Why isn't the woman going after you? Guys, women will miss you. They will think of when you have game. Again, I want to say game. This is why we're talking about this. When you have game, women will think about you. Women will miss you, and women will want to be with you. Not all women, but a lot of them will. And you don't have to run behind anybody because you're saying this is who I am, and they will accept you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see that, you know, and the reason why you guys look at those things and those type of movies and all that other shit is because they're appealing to niggas who ain't got game. You understand? That's the thing. It's the fantasy. It's just the same way the other way around where they have it for the woman, where the woman, she's an average bitch, and now this tall, handsome, attractive guy who's a Prince Charming is gonna save her. It's like they're appealing to your you know, your insecurities and all that other stuff. So a lot of you guys out there, you know, who are using your resources and all these other things to try to get women, you'll get that same woman we just showed. That's the one that's going to play you. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to dog.
K-Zag in the building.
K-Zag in the building. What's up, K-Zag? What's good with you, brother? Much love, much respect to you, Zag. We appreciate you. Let's go on to this other question here. Is it true females pay pimps for their... Okay, listen. I'm a whore, a slut, an ex-gigolo. I'm not a pimp, so I cannot speak.
I don't know about it. You gotta talk to
you gotta talk to pimps. I'm not a pimp. I don't even know why you're even asking about something that you're not even a man. Why even ask? Right. Why even go to pimp? That's like shit. Fuck. I mean, that's going too far too left, dog. You gotta swing that joint around, man. You gotta swing that joint around. So
right.
But yeah, guys, I got any questions? Go ahead and ask. Lines are open if y'all want to call in. But what we're saying to you guys out here is that women want men. But listen, guys, women don't want men as well. It depends on the woman. A woman that is in control of her life is not going to want a man because she's going to lose control around him. And there are some women out there who are sick of controlling men and want to be led by somebody. So you got a little bit of everything, but it just all bases on the women, but we're not making it about the women. Lucario, what say you, brother?
Right. And see, that's the main thing, guys. You got to understand, like, I got to stop making shit about the woman. The more that you make it about the woman, the more you're going to lose, because you're going to forget who you are. You're going to, forget yourself, and you're going to go down the path that she wants you to go. Yes. And then what's going to happen is that she's going to leave you anyway and basically like play you because she sees that you're not standing on your shit. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Absolutely. So last round of questions, guys. While we're waiting on questions, Zach, I mean, Lucario, what do you have going on? What's going on with you? What you got going on?
So guys, remember the Game Kings 2 seminar, Definition of a Man, New York City seminar is out right now. Go to MrLucario.com to get it. To get your copy. It's a damn near 4-hour seminar. The game is heavy. It's myself, Ron Wills, Taekwondo, K-Zaggin, and Miles Cunningham in the building. And so the first half is us doing our, speeches, and then the second half is like 2 hours of question and answers from the audience. And the game is so fucking heavy. You know what I'm saying? So, make sure you guys go to MrLucario.com, or you can also get it at MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Either way, you get it on one of those platforms or whatever, and you can get the documentary. The seminar. So make sure you guys jump on that.
Right. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, guys. All my chat room dogs, my Meat Peel community. We will be doing a show around 8 East. And for everybody out there, all my dogs, I'm dropping another track and another out within 30 minutes. Got a brand new track to drop for y'all, motherfuckers. So a brand new track, guys, for all my aficionados. I'll be dropping that in about 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes, brand new track. But anyway, anybody got any other questions, guys, go ahead and ask right now. Last round call right now. We're about to wrap things up. So any last questions that you have or you want to call in, we'll wait at least a minute for you guys to ask, and we will definitely answer any of your questions. So we just want you guys to have a chance. If you don't, it's cool. We'll wrap this motherfucker up, but we want to be able to help you guys the best way we can, okay? So, yeah, and yes, like Justin said, please get that masculine identity soap. Get the soap. Get it. Get it. Hey guys, and with the soap, I can show y'all how to use the cologne, motherfucker. So I'm gonna show y'all some shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. So hey guys, we appreciate all you guys out there. And listen, I know I know a lot of y'all guys feel that we're tough on you guys, but we're not being tough on you. We're just trying to. There's got to be discomfort, and in order to learn game, you've got to go against the current. If there's no discomfort in what you're doing, you're not doing it right. You've got to feel the pressure. You've got to feel the pain, the worry, and all that other shit that's coming in your face.
Right.
And you got to keep pushing forward. Lakari, what say you on that before we wrap this up, brother?
Yeah, that's what it is. Is that we just trying to teach y'all, because trust me, when y'all get involved with these women, they're not gonna take it easy on you. So just understand that you got to make sure that you're on point, so that you can make a situation the way that you need it to be. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. You have a good one, guys. I'll see everybody.
This thing called the last minute.
It's always the last minute. 718, sir. How can we help you, sir? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
Yeah. I wanted to talk about, like, I've been approaching girls and stuff, but I feel like sometimes I kind of hesitate with certain females.
Wait, stop. Tell us how you feel.
Nah, I'm not in my feelings.
Well, but you just told me you said you feel like, so tell us how you feel.
Nah, I just want to know why I stopped.
We're getting to that if you tell us how you feel. You said I feel like, right? Did you not say I feel like? I'm just taking your words. Did you not just say I feel like?
So you saying I'm being too emotional about it?
Well, what do you think?
I mean, I still do it, but I don't like the fact that I'm not like someone whose play is going to be on it, like regardless of the situation. I feel like I only do it in certain situations. So like,
because you're not a man. Okay.
Wait, hold on. You said So you said you have an issue with approaching women. Why? Why is it? What's the issue?
I don't have an issue, but in certain situations, don't do it the way that I would normally do it.
What situation?
So,
give us a situation. Give us a situation.
I mean, if it's too many people, or like I kind of like talking to girls in a one-on-one.
Why?
Where I could feel like, okay, this is where I can,
Why? What? You know how fun it is to talk to women when you have a group of them. You don't see any thrill in that. You don't see the challenge and fun where you see 4 women and you know the one you want and you go right in. You don't feel the thrill of the hunt. The claws and the fangs don't come out.
Yeah, I've attempted it, but I haven't done it as much as one-on-one.
I ask you this question. Can you count to 5 in front of one woman?
Yeah.
Can you count to 5 in front of 4 women?
Yeah.
So tell me, why can you count to 5 in front of 4 women? Tell me why you can count to 5 in front of 4 women.
There's no objective or pressure to count. I
Okay,
guess.
right. Okay, you're good. There's no pressure. Do you want to know why there's no pressure?
Because you're not pedestalizing them.
That's good, yes. But number 2 is that you have rehearsed your numbers since you in fucking kindergarten, right?
Okay.
And that means you have worked on yourself. So that means you look to yourself for your answers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that means it doesn't matter who's in front of you. You're just moving based off of the belief you have in yourself. And that's the same thing. This is what Lucario is showing you. See, Lucario with the Bad Boy membership and the man mindset, we're showing you your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, your 5. And if you just stop looking at the woman and start looking at your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to break the algorithm because she's not going to smell fear, worry, or anything like that. Lucario, would say you, brother?
Yeah, I think the issue is, I would ask you again, is that are you just still scared of rejection? Like, what's the issue?
Nah, I'm not scared of it. Like, if it's too many like simps around, like too many guys, or like too much attention, like I don't really like that.
Why not?
Because, like, if from what I noticed, like, say if I'm talking to a group of girls, when you talk to them, or the second you walk up, it's like they all listening in because they waiting for you to say something. Like they waiting for you to bring it home.
And why do you care? Why do you care?
Yeah, I was about to ask him.
I don't know. I don't think I'm chasing validation or anything like that, but
you're talking about other guys.
I don't know.
Tell me
Right.
about the guys. Yeah.
Yeah, but you care about what they think about you, right?
I don't care. I just don't want them to cock block. Or,
But,
you know,
okay,
that's
sir.
how it is. Like,
Welcome to the real world.
yeah.
Okay, brother, listen. I think you're missing the whole point. You want them to cock block you. You want to know why?
Why?
All right, let's go back to when they're 15 to 17 and you're not allowed to talk to them. Okay, from 15 to 17. Just follow me on this. From 15 to 17, what do you think daddy's always doing? Don't do this, don't do that. This is when you have to go to bed. This is how da. Okay. So what do you think the cock blockers are doing? They're being daddy. Stay away from Mr. Lucario. He's an asshole. Stay away from Steve. He's got other women and you're not the only one and he doesn't care about you. Don't talk to him. He's only wants you for one thing and he's not good for you. So technically, young man, they're pushing her to us.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're okay. A man should never, ever, ever look at another man and say, I'm not that guy. Or oh my God, look at Jonathan. I mean, look at him, his hair and his locks, or my God, look at the pecs on his chest. And I don't know what the fuck y'all motherfuckers be thinking. I'm just guessing. But y'all be saying something. Y'all say something. There's something that you said when you saw those guys, because how do you know they're cock blocking? How'd you know they're cock blocking if you ain't focused on them, sir?
It's not even that. It's like guys are like emotional.
Brother,
So, like,
how do you
they
know?
feel like you
Caller,
caller. I'm not gonna be arguing.
caller. Let's
what I'm
make
saying?
caller. Let's make this crayons, okay? How do you know that these guys are even around? Do you know if Lucario and I go talk to a woman, we don't pay attention to everybody around us? I don't give a fuck if it's the grocery store. I don't care if it's the club or the bar. I'm gonna put my fucking bid in. They can, hey caller, they can laugh at me. They can get jealous of me, but it's none of my business what the fuck they do because they don't make or break me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you see that? So you're already broken. You're saying, oh, look at him over there. He looks like he's about to cock block me. He's about to ruin what I've been trying so hard to get. And I if I go talk to her, he's gonna laugh at me or he's gonna say, why are you doing that shit?
Mm-hmm.
So is that something that I should practice, like working on?
No, we don't practice. Okay, brother. Men don't practice. Practice means you don't know something and you don't throw shit up on the wall and make something stick. I teach you to rehearse to perfect what you know. That's why you should always rehearse you every fucking day to perfect. You know what Lucario does every day? He rehearses him. He perfects him. Because I keep telling you, the Lucario today is better than the Lucario yesterday.
Right.
And tomorrow's Lucario will knock the fuck out of Lucario today. Lucario can't fuck with tomorrow's Lucario. Nor can I fuck with tomorrow's me. I can't fuck with him tomorrow, but I can stay here, but I can fuck with the one before me. But that's perfection, brother. That's perfecting you. And when you perfect you, what do you think a woman's going to do? She's going to follow your lead, brother. Lucario?
Right. And see, this the thing is that you're worried too much about everyone else. And that's the issue, because you care too much about what everyone else thinks, which is the thing that's going to make it hard for you to get the women you're trying to get. You understand? Because that little worry, that insecurity is going to come off when you're talking to women. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to get over that. You got to just listen. The thing is this, just focus on what you want to do.
Yes.
And tune everybody else out.
Yes.
Because you're so focused on everyone else that you're losing focus on what you're trying to do.
What are you trying to do, caller?
I mean, of course, I'm trying to smash you.
Nope, not of course, because I don't speak that. I don't know what of course, because you're being condescending and shit. I'm trying to break this down. What are you trying to do?
I mean, if I see a female, I'm trying to smash.
Why do you want to smash?
But how are you going to smash if you worried about what everybody else thinking?
He ain't.
How's that supposed to? How's that supposed to happen, caller?
Like,
Let me
for
ask
me,
you a question.
like,
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, caller. Let me ask you a stupid question.
Right.
If a woman had a choice between two guys,
Yes.
one who gives a fuck about what everyone thinks and one who doesn't give a fuck, who you think she fucking first?
One who don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So why should she fuck you?
Right.
All right, caller. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question again. All right, let me ask you another question again. What do you want to do with these women?
I want to smash
Why do you want to smash?
because that's what I want. Like,
Why do you want to? You ain't tell me your why. You just say you want to do it, but why do you want to do it?
I mean, that's me. If I see what I like, then
Okay,
that's
you're
me.
okay. Okay,
know?
that's the why. So then, how are you going to do it?
I mean, of course, you have to talk to them.
No, but then what are you going to say when you talk to them to get to your what? Do you to get to your why? You said you want to fuck. You say you got to talk to them. So I'm asking you, what are you going to say to connect that bridge?
I mean, me, like, I say whatever comes to mind. Like, it just comes naturally sometimes.
Okay.
depending
Oh,
on, like, the
wait.
energy.
And then that's where you
But I
okay.
stay.
Was
I make sure
naturally,
to stay
but
on
you're not a
topic. I just
natural
have
motherfucker.
the conversation.
How can you be natural? How can you talk naturally when there's nothing natural about you? Okay, listen. I love the fact that you want to fuck, but you're the reason why they fuck us first before they fuck you. Because they say to us, man, I'm glad that you're next to Lucario, have you ever had it where you're minding your God? Like Lucario, I'm at the bar, right? And I'm having my little bitch ass drink. You know, I have a little bitch. I don't drink. So my little bitch ass drink is orange juice, Sprite, and fucking pineapple. I'm a bitch. I don't drink. So I'm fuck you, Lucario. So I'm at the bar, my little bitch ass drink, right? Fuck you, Lucario. And guess what? Do you know how many times I'm next to a woman and that woman says to me, I'm with my boyfriend, and I have to become the boyfriend because she's so creeped out about guys like you. She dulls me boyfriend, and then she said, oh, and then hey, and guess what? I'm already smashing her, already got her. And I'm not doing nothing but drink my bitch ass drink. I'm minding my own business, sipping on my little bitch ass drink. Just sipping on my little bitch ass drink. And then you come along, creeping her out. And you know what she says? Oh, I'm sorry, this is my boyfriend right here. And then when you go away, she's like, oh, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it. Was just I didn't know how to say no to him. So and I'm already in, dog. The car, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man.
Right. No, I'm saying that's the type of shit that'd be funny, that'd be happening. You know, that you could be like, oh, thank you for saving me, like shit like that. So caller, this is what I'm saying. You got to get out of all of that shit in your head, bro, of all this other stuff that you're worried about. That's the issue. Once you get over that type of shit, then you'll be fine. But right now, because remember, you're not, see, y'all think shit is separate. Everything is connected. If you're the guy who's scared or worried about other people around, you're also the guy who's trying to talk to that woman. So she's going to see in you that fear that you were having about other people, other people around. And then she's going to say to herself, well, listen, I know all these guys want to fuck me, but who do I want to fuck? And I want to fuck the best guy. You see what I'm saying? And right now, caller, you're not being the best guy because you give a fuck about what everybody's thinking.
Clap yourself, please.
I'm saying, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Caller, what we're saying is you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. You have no idea. Okay, caller, you don't have a tomorrow. Do you have a tomorrow? Do you have a tomorrow?
No.
So okay, so you're going in blind. So you're telling me that you're going, you just want to fuck, right? But let me ask you this question: what if she doesn't want to fuck? What are you going to do?
I mean, you got to try to entice her.
Wait, you gonna try to what?
Entice her.
Oh, okay. Let's move to entice. How are you gonna entice her? If you ain't enticing yourself, how are you gonna entice her? Tell us. With what?
Me, like, I tell her like what I want, and I tell her like.
Oh wait, please,
hey,
please tell the room. Tell the room what you want. Tell the room what you want. What would you say to the woman? You want to entice her. What do you want? What would you say to her?
I could give you an example when I approached a girl the other day.
All right, please go ahead, sir.
So I approached a girl. I introduced myself,
Mhm.
and then I was like, "Yo, let me get your number." And then she was like, "Oh, I don't give my number." And I
Okay.
was telling her like, "Would you give your number to a guy that knows how to make you feel different ways, or like, you know,
Wait.
like a, or would
Did you
give
say
your
wait?
number
Did you
to
say a
who
guy?
could show you things that you never did before?"
Wait,
That's what I told her.
whoa. Please educate. Hey, brother, I know nothing about sex. I really don't know. Please teach me. What the fuck can you teach a woman that she's never had or seen before? Tell my ignorant ass.
I mean, I
Please.
can't teach her nothing physically, but you know,
Well,
me talking to her is gonna get her through her mind
but what are you
different than
saying?
what other guys.
But
So that's what I
no.
was really aiming
But
for.
what are you saying? Tell her,
What
no,
I
she's
just
not there.
said.
Tell us the game plan. No, let's say it works. What's the game plan? What are you going to say to her that is so astronomically different that is going to blow her motherfucking mind and make her pussy wet? What are you saying?
I mean, I don't know.
Wait a second.
I
Wait,
told you what I said.
brother. You're making a statement and you don't even know what the fuck you're going to say? Sir, I'm
I know
asking a
what I
question.
didn't say.
You're making blank Why are you making blank statements if you can't back them up?
I know what to say. I'll
Then
talk
what
about
would you
her
say? Share it with us.
features. I'll flirt with her through that.
What would
Her
you say?
features, how she's talking, her voice, anything.
Okay, sir, give us an example of what you would say. What would you say to her? She calls you up and she says, "Hi, this is whatever woman." What are you saying?
And I'll probably be like, "Hey, I know you've been thinking about me all week, so look." I don't know, like.
Wait, that's what.
Like, I'll say that. I know
Can you
that
get boom, boom,
you
boom, boom,
about me. I
please?
know
Come.
that. I know
Wait.
no.
Okay, call it. Well, listen, there's a difference from a woman telling you she's been thinking about you when you have game, but you're saying you're so cold that you can read her mind and say, "I know you've been thinking about me, baby."
Yeah, I do tell them that though. I do believe that too. I'm telling you.
Crazy.
I probably don't say the right things, but I feel like the confidence is there. I don't know.
Well,
How do you have
Cole,
Go
I
ahead.
think
Go ahead.
you need some. You're gonna need some coaching, bro. Are you getting coached by anybody?
Nah.
You got to get up on some coaching. Hit myself up. Hit Steve up. Hit Miles up. Hit K Zagan up. Somebody. You got to get some coaching, bro.
Yeah, JB, guys don't make me blush, brother. Women, not guys. Not guys. Shit. I'm sorry. He said like the guys make me blush. Women.
So-
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, so I would suggest you get some coaching, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because that could definitely help you out. Because you got to switch up that mindset, and you got to be able to, be a little bit more clear about what you want to make happen in these situations, so you can get that going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, young man. We'll throw you back in, man. But yeah, get some help, okay, brother. But we appreciate the call, okay, big dog.
All right. Thank you.
All right, respect. Great call, sir. Great call. Okay, guys. So don't forget the Bad Boy. If all you guys join the Bad Boy membership, so y'all can check out Game Kings 2, the documentary that was in. That's documentary 1, New York, right, Mr. Lucario?
Yeah. So that's the one that's in New York City. That's the seminar that was in New York City. So make sure you guys go to MrLucario.com to get that cracking, and let's make it go down. You know what I'm saying?
Go down.
Copy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all my aficionados, give me 30 minutes. I'm dropping 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, guys, I'll be dropping a new track. 30 minutes, my guys. All right, Lucario. So we're gonna knock this out. We're gonna see everybody next Tuesday, and all my dogs will see you guys later on tonight. Lucario, you doing anything else today or anything? Or you have any shows?
No, not today, but tomorrow I'll be
Okay,
doing
no
some-
doubt.
So
All
just
right,
check.
check Lucario out tomorrow, guys. Go ahead and like, subscribe, get the notifications up. We appreciate all you guys out there. We'll see you later on, my guys, and we will